full of swagger. They're
Chat,
feeling great
hello,
right
hello.
now.
How are we doing?
Absolutely, and you know, they can talk their trash. G2 can talk trash too.
A little bit earlier than we
at the
thought.
same time, it's like, okay, you guys, you
they
look so
scheduled
good when you're winning everything. You can talk so much trash, but NRG are the reigning
I feel like they
world
scheduled the
champions.
show
It's
match a
very
little
different story for them. G2, I think,
early, or scheduled the game a little later to give themselves more time.
Especially after the roster.
Early, yeah,
NRG
but I
didn't
think the
have a
game's
choice.
starting in like
Some
10,
chose
5
to
minutes.
retire. They picked someone up. They found one of the best options they possibly could. But G2,
Yaltsin, hello mate, how's
made
things,
the
bro?
choice to send Jonah down, to pick Baby Bay up as a full-time starter. This is their first chance to prove why they made that move, why they believe that this is the right future for this organization.
And you heard them
Going,
talking
it's going
so
alright,
much
mate. How you doing?
during stage 2, and Baby Bay was
The
stepping
sole
up and
YouTube
playing
chatter
with the
right
team,
now.
In Leaf's spot, even when he was back in the coaching booth for finals, how much
Traveled
he was
anywhere?
offering
Only
the
to
squad in terms
England
of,
for a little
fresh
bit. That was about
perspective
it.
and trying
Other than that, it's been
reset
pretty
them
chill.
into things, but he also flew under the radar, I think, to a lot of people that he was just playing very,
Been amazing
very well.
grinding
That
arc raiders.
stints in his
Yeah, I played a little bit more
performance
today.
this
It is fun, man.
Comparison between the new players here.
I'm not super on board with looting that much. I just kind of like the PvP aspect. Yeah, the actual dueling's like way better than I thought it was after watching streams. It looked a little clanky when I watched some streams, but it's actually pretty smooth.
In this meta, they would have filled similar roles with some. I think the real important thing about
Is it starting
Kiko
early?
is
Yeah.
how
There's like
perfectly he does
PUBG
slot
peak.
into that
Yeah.
role,
I
and
mean,
how
that dude, that
confident
really is
he already
clanky movement,
He was
PUBG.
amazing last year with Liquid.
Isn't the match
and
in
they
an
didn't win
hour? No, I
anything
think
but
it's
one domestic
in about
title
10 minutes, mate.
in EMEA. So you can
Hello,
tell
Bacan.
for
How
a
we
player
doing, mate?
like him that had such an outstanding year, how hungry he'll be to have a chance with a new organization to succeed and to come out and not only keep that performance, but to win as well.
Yeah, and I think Kiko's role, his style, fills in very nicely with what Psalm was bringing. Psalm so often playing second entry or first entry, even on the Omen, teleporting into site.
Two NRG should be
with
nice.
his
Yeah, this should be a
past
good
and with
one.
his experience on the Omen,
You would
should be very
imagine
similar things for
NRG to
NRG.
swing
Yeah,
for
and
road.
if you are, the IGLs, you're feeling pretty good because both teams
Esports and
have
arc raiders,
players
that's
that
not a thing,
you
man.
had to bring in for Valen.
It's not
It
a
was
thing.
already a system that
I saw that
his teammate
Tarkov released like their
was
first
already,
update in
like,
years as
familiar
well.
with, whereas Ethan
Since
needed to bring Kiko
since it
into
came
the
out,
fold, and as we've
actually
seen
got
so
some
far, the results
competition.
have been
Reminds me of
Yeah,
like the
and this is
CS
also
Valorant
Ethan
thing.
that was starting
The
to
CS just
IGL
started
in
pushing
Valorant
updates as
for
soon as Valorant
NRG
came out.
only in stage 2, right? And he
Does
goes on to
NRG
win
have
the
a double
championship,
map
now
ban?
working
It's
in
a
new
great
talent.
question. I
think
actually
he has already
have no
proven
idea
so
how they're
much
doing
in
it,
the
yeah.
few years, or the few months rather, he's been at the helm of this team, that this is just another trophy to add to that collection.
It does
There's
kind
been
of feel
some
like years
desync
with the
issues in
success he's had
Raiders.
so
Oh, really?
quickly leading
I felt
this
like some of the long-range
organization,
duels
but
felt
for
pretty
Valen as
good,
well,
but
an all-time
maybe I just
IGL,
got
the
lucky.
two best that we have in North America playing today.
You're pretty sure NRG is a double map ban? Yeah, that might be right.
Right now for our Herman Miller predictions with the gaming chair. Oh boy, Liz, I think you're standing by. Yes, you are. All right, let's do this.
As always, GB, I'm here to.
What's my trios and who do I queue with?
IGLs of Valen and
Old school
Ethan. It's
endpoint
like grand finals
players
matches.
at the
Sometimes
moment.
you feel a little bit nervous. You don't know how it's gonna
Surreal,
go. You know, it's
Mighty
like,
Max
I'm not
from
sure. We
Endpoint,
gotta spin the
CS.
man. Spin the
Or
man.
old CS player.
Spin him
I
as
guess.
fast as you can. Go. Let's go clockwise.
Why who have you been
boy.
queuing
Oh,
with?
we're gonna hurt. Oh my God, Puckett is going. We're gonna fly. Because Red Bull gives you wings. Incredible work, Elizabeth. Oh, okay. Where are we landing? Oh, it looks like it's a G2 prediction as I win for the grand finals. But as a reminder, it was wrong yesterday. So we don't know how it's going to go, but I'll send it back to you guys to figure that out.
Okay, so I like how Valen was like so excited, but then
Have
just
I played
got
any
back
CS
to
lately? I
reality
played
with
two
the results of
Facets.
yesterday's prediction.
Probably for the
Puckett,
first time in
great job
about
as always, buddy. Absolutely
8
nailed it.
months as well.
All right, well,
It was fun.
Map veto should be coming up here. Yes, there it is. So let's go ahead and see.
I
now,
just-
this is
I
going to be
just
a BO5.
love the maps,
Important to
man.
remember, Mimi.
Last time these
It's like the
teams
one
played
thing
a
that
best of five, it
I
was
notice so
G2
much
with
when
the
I
double
play.
man advantage. This time,
Like the peak
NRG
advantage and
get
stuff is a
that
little bit
honor,
crap in
which
CS.
means, of course,
But
we're
man,
going
the
to
maps are
road
good.
map 1.
Absolute shocker that NRG picked
You know,
that
Horsey
one.
and
Now,
Relentless
it is worth
1G?
saying,
Yeah, yeah.
while G2 didn't find a huge amount of
I played
success on Crow, this was
played
one of the
against
maps they
both of
were
them on
playing a
LAN, I
lot
think.
of
Maybe my
during
second
stage
LAN
2,
I
and
played
of
against
course, we're gonna be
Relentless
very
as well.
familiar with how NRG play it, but I am very excited as we get later and later into this. We're
Relentless
gonna
is like a
spread
big
things out
dude,
with
right?
Way bigger maps of Pearl and Abyss.
Okay,
We're going
NRG
to
got
test
double
the,
map ban.
the macro of our IGLs.
I'm interested that Haven is left all the way down at map number 5. I love the way that NRG were playing that yesterday with that harbor composition. G2's great there as well. That would be a very fun map number 5. You look at
Top
the
2
other
maps you take
maps
from
like
CS to
this one
Valorant.
with Pearl,
Overpass
in
I
the
think would work
is
great
pretty
in this map.
close, and then Abyss
And
to
then
show his as well that has always been a good G2
I think
map.
Cash would work really well in Valorant. Maybe with a little, you'd have to do something at middle, like self boost at middle or something. Although actually, I guess it could be good for like satchels and stuff. Yeah, I would say those two maps probably make the most sense for Valorant. I think Nuke would be a disaster.
So that being said,
Inferno would be a disaster.
What do you guys think? How are you feeling right now? Who's winning? Who's going to be the Red Bull home ground champion?
Probably NRG from what we've seen.
Yeah, I'm also very conflicted because I do think that this series is going to go deep. G2's been on a roll. They had a much harder test to get here, playing a lot more games back to back to back. They proved, I think, that Baby Bay was ready for this level, but
what's the best meta in your opinion? Personally, I had the most fun watching Sky meta. What was actually the best meta? Probably Champs. Champs was a pretty fun meta. Everything was so open. Like this Champs was a great meta.
NRG.
It's a shame they came in with a big update, to be honest, to change. Well, change some of it. All it's done is made double control more strong. As the overall level of this tournament, it's just scrappy, man. It's just teams have played for 2 weeks max together, from what I can tell.
Actually, I think you might be right. Yeah, I think you might actually be right.
The worst meta? Honestly, the worst meta might be the Jet one just because it lasted so long.
Let me get it for the chopped cheese.
As Geo doing fine. When he needs to step up, he steps up. It hasn't had to step up too much.
That's actually the first time I ever got to say that on broadcast. Shout out to the Bodega. It is absolutely awesome. All right, now we do have our MVP that we are going to be, crowning here. And
the clips with the Jet meta. I mean, that was the thing with the Jet and the Chamber meta. They were fun to watch.
As well as G2.
I
just think the Jet meta went on for too long.
Mata and Jaw. Jaw absolutely bailed G2 out in their OT game against Fnatic. He's the only reason they're really here. And on the other side, Mata's just been outstanding. But for me, Chrissy,
he loves the famous Bonka prac schedule. Wait, I don't know what their prac schedule is. How much is it?
Both in terms of his individual play on the Harbor,
is it a lot or is it not a lot? He's EU, so it should be a lot. I'm just thinking back to 2020 days. I like they used to prac a lot.
Quick aggression to falling back, never really overcommitting into a forward space. I really think he is in firm control of how he wants to play the maps right now, and one of the reasons why I think NRG has a slight edge today.
Ooh, man, I'm so excited for this one because these two teams, they face off.
Quality over quantity. Ooh, that's nice.
What a great opportunity it could be for
NRG. Yeah, it gets a lot of rust hours in, I guess. When's the game
the
starting? Dude, they're probably doing walkouts now.
Time for our opening ceremony.
Yeah, like what, 5 minutes?
It is brought to you by House of Protection. Let's get this show on the road.
Brought to you by House of Protection. What is it? Band? And Arc Raiders. Yalcin. They were doing a promo thing for him, like joining the team. They look over his shoulder and he's just playing Arc Raiders. It was cracking me up. Okay, we have to get live performance. Dude, two-person bands. Kind of rare these days. Might as well play a ranked game, mate. It's going to be one song. It's not going to be a full concert, right? They did say it starts in an hour. Riot are like, Jesus, we signed up for this? Fancy Impressors? Not that bad, dude. It's better than when they have like a DJ and stuff. I find that stuff really awkward. One song or multi-songs? Oh, it feels like a multi-song. Oh no, there we go, the end. Nice, dude. Super sweet. Oh. Tate's the top. Thanks so much for the 33 months. Appreciate the 2-1. Dude, I'm now cussing out a game? That's crazy behavior. Looks like we're getting a concert. Dude, it might be an hour-long concert. Am I too old for this vibe? I like heavier stuff in this, to be honest with you. Like, I prefer this to most of the other stuff that you get in games. Aggressively starts going into deathcore, yeah. Favorite song? Probably Alter Bridge, Blackbirds. Not that that's the heaviest example, but I think that's the best song. Or at least my favorite song. This is Jordan Fisher's project. Wait, isn't he doing like 10 different things at the same time? He was the guy that was in Bring Me the Horizon, right? Chow and Natty with the tier 1. Thanks so much for the 20 months. I thought he was doing stuff with Architects. He's doing this and Architects. Oh, okay. Yeah, you could tell he did the new Architects album. I didn't think it was great. Pretend, thank you so much for the 18 months, man. Appreciate the 2-1. Thank you for that.
And up next, your Valorant World Champions, it's NRG!
Scoop is hitting all of them. Not missing one. Bro's crazy walks in with high fives, man. We did miss one. It's like one of those reaction games where the lights start popping off and you gotta hit them all. Baby Bass is vibing out, man. It gets a walk and during the breakdown. Yeah, it's kind of sick.
Here we go. Shout out to House of Protection for bringing the house down. And let's do this.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
NRG
Fair play.
versus G2 Esports in our Red Bull Home Ground World Final Ender. Oh, that was hype.
Oh, yeah, baby. It doesn't get any better than this here in New York City, here in America. We got two America's teams taking to the stage to take it all.
A straight-up rematch of the Stage 2 America's Final. A squad that went on to win that World Championship against a team that's already won a trophy here in the U.S. 3 times this year.
It's a big game, and there you can see the G2 boys taking their time a little bit longer there, talking about what they want to do, how they want to do it.
I didn't actually pay attention to the map ban, so they just get rid of bind and
getting the crowd going.
They just get rid of bind and sunset, or do they want to play G2 on bind?
Coming off a back-to-back win, a double ban advantage in the finals. They won it.
They just got rid of bind and sunset. God, they survived another tournament. Survived another tournament having a 5-map pool again.
There is no doubt that
it's crazy behavior, isn't
the
it?
two best teams in Americas in 2025. No doubt whatsoever. Global stage NRG, home
it's
stage
insane,
G2.
yeah.
But to cap
They're for sure the best on these 5 maps, though, so
who is the better
you gotta give them that. Surely one team would test them on one of the maps at one point. Surely one team will veto right against them. This one, I mean, they're double map banned, it is what it is.
I mean, firstly, you had Zeta Division making a Cinderella
The
run.
quality over quantity, that's actually it.
You had some incredible squads that were coming in sensors
But
as well.
Boncar did say that they've been practicing their bind super heavy and they were ready to play it. Yet they first banned it like every single game here, so I don't believe it.
It's such a great finish, but such a different journey for the two teams that got here, right? NRG on full cruise control, it seems.
Is it still in an hour? Mate, the game is not starting an hour, it's starting in about 5 minutes, 2 minutes. They're not just going to sit here, warm up for an hour as we watch them.
Best of ones against some of the best teams to offer.
And for both of them, it's proof of their new rosters. They change for different reasons, but both squads represent one
Or the
new
potential teams that could be
member
NRG with
compared to how
Dodgers
they
and
play
Champs.
back at Champions. It's Kiko, the man on
I mean,
your
I think
screen
there's a few
for
teams that could have
NRG.
beaten them if they
And someone
vetoed
who's
right.
casted more Tier 1 Valorant games than he's played.
Yep.
On the other side, in Baby Bay.
Yeah, but let's
No
not forget,
one
though, Baby
did,
Bay,
man.
he has a ton of
is
experience
what it
in
is.
these big-time matches. He has been in this position before.
I mean, maybe
He's had
they're
a lot of
incredible at
success in his
bind.
prior career as well, you know, whether he was competing in Overwatch or Crossfire or whatever the case may be. The guy has been in these situations, and on top of that, he's got a squad of people who really
Nah, none of them bacon.
embody what this moment means, and they're ready to go.
Valen said Baby Bear was the best teammate he ever had. He brings a special energy to a team that is hard to explain as someone who doesn't know him or hasn't worked with him. But what he's brought to G2, even just in his time substituting while Leaf was sick,
Yeah, that's what it is,
clear
Bacam.
in their results. And now they're trying to move forward with that for all of 2026.
But it's a very different situation for him to be in, right? He's casted a global final before, right? He's been in the coaching booth in an America's final just earlier this year, but he has not been playing on the stage with the team when it matters this much. That feeling is going to be new for Baby.
And that is very true there, right? And if anything, you're looking to see how NRG exploits it, right? Whether or not they put a little bit more pressure on the sides where they think he is. And can Baby meet that moment as well? But we were really focusing a lot on him. But there's so many other factors on that G2 Esports team as well, Mimi, that really anyone at any point in time, really across the server for both squads can pop off.
It's so true. It's been an amazing tournament for Jaw. Valen, as the IGL, has been popping off as well. This is a team that is stacked across the board. But that's the exact same to be said about NRG. They made big
doing a
changes
custom
in the middle
deathmatch.
of 2025.
Dude, people should just play
giving two
skirmish,
guys
man.
from Tier 2 a chance that they hadn't had since the start of the partnership era.
The map bans now, you should just play a 5v5 skirmish.
You look early in the year, picking up Mata, another
Best
guy
of 3.
that was a little bit new to the stage, but we are heading into
Just best of 3
Corrode
rounds.
for the first map. NRG's pick and the best.
That'd be sick. I mean, it'd also extend
the
games
world.
by
They won't be
so
changing
much.
anything. There's no surprises on that front. For G2, however, they are sticking to mostly the similar stuff. We did see Baby experimenting with the chamber very early on during stage 2, but he ended up settling on
The scrim maps are bad. I think the scrim maps are actually okay, to be honest, Yao. I just think that the spawn should be
A lot of the
not
year
in
for
the small
G2
area
was
and should
trying
be
to figure
across.
out their Corrode
Otherwise
because
it's
they
just
had to
angle
play against
learning.
this NRG team a fair bit. Last time they showed
If they
it
actually
was
just
a
opened up
safe
spawn and just had
composition.
one
They went
long
to champs and they were playing like
area
except
where
for
it's
Raze
just
Comp
random
and that.
generated
Then they
spawns would be
changed
pretty good.
again. And finally, they've landed on this, which far and away has looked the most comfortable out of any rendition they've had.
Teo is super interesting though, because I can't.
Yeah,
think
I
of
don't think they should have. I like that there's
First of all,
headshot pauses,
as much as G2.
but I don't think
Second,
you should be able to spam
It
some of the
really changes
boxes.
how you play the map, especially on attack. Most teams, when they take mid control, it's either an aggressive set play with your duelist diving in at the start of the round, or a re-clear off a similar idea. With Teo, you not only if you want to do a fast play,
Yeah,
add
I mean, you
missiles
just
to
want
that
CS
equation, but the
aim
drone,
maps.
I think, is the best tool you have to slow re-clear mid, which is, I think, very hard to do with the normal comps on this map.
And we know that Trent is just the best Teo player we've got. Just bar none. No
Most
one
likely
else
heading
has
to
gone
London
out in
Masters.
love
I mean,
with
if they
Egypt
ask
like
me,
he
yeah.
has ever since kickoff, the start of this
I
year
feel like it might
was
be
the
my
Teo
first one.
patch.
We'll see.
Trent taking that under his wing, and now he's going to be finishing off the year in a similar style.
Yeah, and you know that all eyes on this map in particular is going to be on Brock. Let's
Here
see
we
how
go
this
again.
all
Yeah, it's
plays
Paris all
out.
over again.
New York City, are you ready for the World Finals? Well, let's go ahead and kick things off. G2 Esports, NRG.
Why are we still running the Teo? If anything, the Teo makes sense now.
Final, starting things off on NRG's Corrode. It doesn't get any better than that. And G2, if they want to make a statement
My prediction.
here, they could come out
I'd just say
strong, take down
NRG
All of a sudden, this
3-1
series is
probably.
theirs to win.
They have not beaten NRG
That's pretty
on
much
this
where I'm
map,
at.
despite beating them 4 times this year. Now an opportunity to show what the new
Okay,
roster
NRG on
has
defense,
ready.
G2 on attack. Dude, no frenzy. What happened?
G2 ready for final
Autumn
day.
Hand, thank you so much for the tier 1, bro. I
NRG
appreciate that.
waiting
Thank
in
you
the
so much, mate.
wings. Here it goes. It's about to get explosive. First shot straight out. It's Mata.
That's so funny. They did they did Lotus from B theory, and it's the coach that made it up as well. You know, where turret into fade, Teva, into nade. It's same thing. Contact into saturate into double swing.
G2, only 2 left. Already
Dude,
spotted
honestly,
out.
contact into saturate is just crazy strong. Even if you're on the outskirts, you just can't dodge it.
Start things off for NRG, an area of the map they were crushing Zeta on yesterday. Now it's just Trent and Leaf alive. Leaf, of course, with the roster changes, switching over to the fade now, has played just about everything under
Did
the
they
sun.
flash
Even
on top of it
his
as
back
well?
in
I would have to
Cloud9,
watch it
always
back.
Mixing things up, and now
It's just a nice contact play.
Tim and Trent spotting out Scuba into mid. They've got a 2-on-1 against him over on the B site, and even make things a little more
NRG start winning
exciting. Just 30
pistols.
seconds left
Dude,
on
they
the
were
clock.
winning some.
As the rotates for NRG
They've
come
actually
on,
been winning
their
some
lead
pistols.
is here, but the rest of NRG not close behind. Trent now in an impossible
Really nice.
situation.
That was a lovely
NRG
setup,
take
though.
the pistol.
Did the saturate duration fall off? It's not even that. It's just how fast it pops. You just can't dodge it.
NRG are excellent at those A main fights. They'll show you so many different looks. They have the
Like,
fast
it has to be
plays,
one or the
or
other.
it's
It
gonna
has to be
Mata
what you're
diving
saying,
in
and
these
there's just like a
slow rounds
small
like that,
window for
where
you to
off
capitalize
contact,
off of
they'll
it,
refight.
or you need to
And
be able
even
to
once you
dodge it.
get out of the
It
choke
can't be
it is
both.
still a
It doesn't make
challenge.
any sense.
I have to give a lot of credit to Mata and to Kiko. I think the way that those two have been playing
The update they did on
in
Waylay
lobby
was way
together
too
has
big.
been excellent this tournament. It's a pretty hard position. You're almost always.
How's Leaf looking on Initiator?
They do it so well.
I mean, it's not even Initiator, it's just pure hard flex. I'm pretty sure he plays something different every single map at the moment.
They're going to have to solve the problems over the A side of the map eventually.
He was slow starting. The first game I watched him, he went like 0-10, but then ever since then, he's actually looked right.
Both teams are running a double Initiator composition, but they play very different. With this Teo, it's really leaning into that control style, contacting up, clearing space
double
with
orb
the drone.
default.
What the KO brings is the constant threat that when you're walking up close on the Viper or the Omen utility, there can be a pop flash through that.
Dude, Mada's going to enjoy this.
Right after.
It's a lot of free kills.
It's such a huge threat. Honestly, on
Should other duels be worked on? I mean, Yoru still needs to get the math slightly. The problem is, I mean, the problem is all the duelists are really strong.
G2 happy to take the orbs they can. If they get a plant, that would be great. But NRG already brought 4 players into the fight. Now trying to isolate Kiko, makes it a 1-for-1. These missiles adding to
the Brock classic, man. Recon's so good.
Really
straight up spam. Maybe they got so end. Dude, who's doing this one on champs, man? It's so good. It lands fast, it pings behind the wall, and then just all of it's spammable.
G2, of
He's getting a kill if you get hit by it.
Without the KO because they're leaning into Jaw on this Yoru instead. And the Yoru's great, especially in his hands. He's been one of the best Yoru players of 2025. But what you give up, I think the biggest
Nothing
thing
consistent, letting Kiko go. I'm telling you, Jaws, you can't compete with the NRG bag when they stop throwing it around. Especially in EMEA.
So G2 almost always
it's legit like 4 times more than what most players will make on EMEA. Swim Dizzy, thanks so much for the Prime. Appreciate the 7 months. Like if someone comes and offers you a salary for 4 times more, you gotta accept it.
NRG with a lot of space already, walked into A main, a forward angle on mid, thanks to Mata.
And it's a champs winning team, yeah, exactly. Liquid's not the kind of org to trap people with a contract as well. Like if someone wants to go, they'll let them go.
G2 leave embed towards the B site. Valen will fake that he's TP'd across.
Yeah, but that's that map play you were talking about with the slower style. Problem is getting past things like the operator.
Yampy, what the hell have you just typed, dude? Oh, Yampy, I can't. Yampy, next time you stream, you better hope you got some viewers. I'm coming, view. I'm gonna catch you nice and early on the stream as well. 3 minutes in.
Like the idea of the jump clear there, but the shot from Brock is a little bit better. So now G2 stalled out, 30 seconds on the clock.
Valen walking up mid, Scuba is low.
Big Joe.
Tight angle, taken down. That opens the B site.
Yeah, him being so low there makes it so simple for Valen to take the kill. And now with the teleport up into spawn, G2 couldn't find the pick there before, but now with the footsteps going across, Valen is going to be able to find 3 on the round to get G2 back in.
This map is so reliant on your lurk players.
Was that the guy that was calling out Sideshow yesterday?
When you have a composition that will often need to call back into a cancel. And I think there are very few players.
Are you predicting for top 3 of EMEA kickoffs?
And it's amazing.
It's gonna be hard, man. Let's see what happens with some of the other teams first.
Call his team around what the information he's hearing.
Who would I lean towards at the moment? I would lean towards the obvious, I guess. Vitality, Heretics.
Great one there. Shuts down the round alone.
And
now the guns are out for NRG and on for Mata and Brock's Classic Odin.
Round 4.
I guess those would be the 3 favorites.
Always have the op. Mata likes to sneak in to abuse some off angles. There's Scuba playing off the pop flash. Ethan chucks out for him.
I'm Brutal, thanks so much for the 30 months. Giants? Dude, Giants sticking with the same team actually probably will make it.
The idea from NRG was show the forward fight in B main to push G2.
Yeah, we would probably take away... Depends on the map pool. Depends if the map pool stays like relatively similar. Then they've only got like 2 untested maps. If the map pool stays and they don't 2 for 2 it, like take out 2, add in 2, then I'll put Giants in there, but I don't know who I'm taking out.
Scuba spots 1 player.
What's on G2 still running the Teo? I mean, Teo's really viable now. You'll see loads of Teo, to be honest, next year.
Haunt comes down. NRG bunkered up here. Ethan doing great work. It's massive from the in-game leader, and there's still a player riding out on site. Scuba is underneath them all.
Did it again.
And this puts so much pressure down onto G2. They can't take the forward space. Valen has to pick up the spike and go for the plant. And that's a leg shot, too.
Hit.
Twice through the wall.
It has to be Baby Bay walking towards spawn.
Damn, bro. I got so wrecked. All banged into shock dart.
His utility. Baby Bay in a 1-on-3. Pressure mounting. Where are they? He's got absolutely no idea. And now the smoke
shot.
A little dip, duck and dive.
Ooh, that was unlucky. That was a nice try. That was a fast shot.
NRG deny the new player his clutch. Hold on for the retake. They picked such great timings to re-clear on the map. Right as Motto is being pushed off the line in mid, they sent a Sova drone over towards A main. That's why you saw 4 players in position to fast flood this B side.
Makes him more viable now that, I mean, all the other drone agents got, drone/scan agents got nerfed.
And Brock to follow up with the util usage.
He didn't get touched.
It's been excellent.
I like the timing of the swing there from Ethan as well, waiting till after the Ori
and I think
to catch those next 2 players.
People try different agents as well. It's going to be pretty strong to push agents off. Good against Vito, good against Chamber.
Buy into this one. Not the only player down
That strat. G2 have been really leaning on 5-pass and set strats at the moment. Got Omen all onto himself, so he creates pressure at spawn. Dude, everyone was just ready in spawn for them.
And yet it's Kiko to connect first, and it's another one. This counter spam out from Brock, stalling out G2. They've gone absolutely nowhere. A-site continues to be impenetrable. So G2 have ideas to move back into mid, but they're pinged up by Brock's dart again.
And Scoop is jiggling on such a safe angle. He'll be able to fully hold this contain.
Did you think I had a good read on next year's meta? From what I saw this event, I think Fnatic have a pretty good read, in my opinion. Looks like they're trying to just scrap Sentinel and double controller, double duelist on the maps that it's viable on. I imagine that's what I would do if I was in a team. Less Vito's really, really strong, but...
Which is exactly what NRG are hoping for. Leaf not surprised about the angle whatsoever.
I for sure would try Vito on split more than other teams, although I'm probably fine.
Is still here.
Maybe I'd start with split and see what happens.
So the control NRG demonstrate when they are ahead in numbers.
Looks so easy for them. This is way too good at this map.
They are excellent at holding A.
I think Parma, Vito, Chamber is viable. Is in together? No.
Close into the smoke, plays around the utility there so well.
I wouldn't play them together.
That
have one or the other.
Start the round from Valen was a fake, threatening that someone was going back towards spawn. But that was quickly cleared out, so Kiko could just hold in that close.
I think the duelists are just too strong to even consider double Sentinel at the moment.
Shut down G2's initial advance.
So it will be G2 Esports calling the timeout. Josh RT trying to get involved here. Now Josh usually likes to go for earlier timeouts into the game, even when the team is
one or the other, depending on the maps. Oh yeah. You could get away with playing Chamber on every map at the moment, I think.
Usually planning out the first 4, 5, 6 rounds of a half, but now they're really at a drought here, only winning the anti-bonus.
Not that I would do it, unless I had like a yay or something.
Give you a series of rounds to go back into and see if you can find success with. It's been tough for G2. That B finish round, they lose out to the retake. Twice now, they've tried the fast A looks and have found no success there. I think they just have to go back.
Will we see any Cypher? Only on Haven.
Mid-re-clear looks, pushing Motto off the angle, and really, honestly, relying on Valen.
What makes NRG so good at corrode? It's like 50% Brock, 10% everyone else, I would say. They each got their own 10%. It's a lot of Brock. I think Ethan does great on this map. His KO is actually pretty nice.
But it's a big risk to make those plays.
Give Bonkar 10% as well with the other players. That's 9%? Ah, you got Bonkar as well, come on.
As we get further into this game, watching how they deal with that off will be one of the keys to success for G2.
Well, G2's Stingers and their Sheriffs, fairly infamous throughout 2025. Well,
Brock did such a good job of masking where that AWP was. Spamming, using his utility, making it look like he's just alone, maybe with a pop flash from the KO. Nope, AWP swings right in, gets a kill.
Also spots a couple of
he's on lockdown, especially though I feel like any site that gets an Odin on is on lockdown, to be honest with you, on this map.
Always play close front sight. It's very hard for the Viper to activate on those lurks. That wall you see them throwing, the whole goal is to get a lurker out yard or get someone through mid into that space. But NRG almost always crossfire in yard instead of giving any space in A.
I mean, he's not using that U2 unless there's someone behind at least.
Attention away from the A side of the map, which G2 have
failed
to do thus far.
Dropping early on that guy's got an off.
Now NRG sort of swarm in on their location. A couple of nice shots from G2, but ultimately another good round from NRG. And now Mimi, okay, Mata's having a little fun with it. We're about to head into a major round. Both teams have 3 ults. Okay, Liz. Don't know what's going on there.
We're in the theater. But, like you mentioned, ultimate's up for both sides. That's the key of this round. The problem is, even if G2 wants to run some
make a team where all 5 players are Brock level of the Odin. Dude, no one's on his level of an Odin.
Or quickly flood retake back in. So gonna have to
why is my guy in the chat calling me out about changing my t-shirt? That's crazy behavior.
Abused with those ultimates. Trent actually just going off the rip, not even waiting for Jog to figure out where exactly these players are. Jogamo runs into 2 players and that quick reposition. NRG have 4 players here. This is about to be a mess on site. Ethan, the first
shot. Bro, he's locking down the site, dude. Double kill again when they come B.
I mean, it doesn't even look close. G2
Jesus, look at it, man.
Throw 2 ultimates into the mix and get carved to pieces.
G2's ultimates were great for the first layer, for clearing out sight. But when you're taking B, you always have to take something else. Either have someone ready to fight towards elbow, have someone ready to hold close towards door. What Ethan's instant ultimate did was deny them any utility to take those fights. You see Valen swinging in dry, dying. You see Babybay, Trent trying the same thing.
Give Ethan 15%. Would take 5 of Bonkars percent. Maybe.
Down.
Ethan absolutely loving it. Again, showing such strength here. Anchoring the B site, calling his team on the quick rotate. And this has now sent G2 into another half-buy round. Of course, this is NRG's map pick. This is their dominant corrode. But it's been a silencing start for G2 thus far.
Memories of past corrode games between these teams coming back, where NRG is dominated.
So Mata dodges the Prowler, has the Paranoid to set him up, but good anti-flash from Babybay, forces Mata away from the line. That said, it's not like G2 gained all that much room to play with.
Mata still here, still with a hinder.
Nice, good tag.
NRG finds so many shots through walls. Even Mata with this up, he's still so aggro, re-challenging,
nice
recontesting. No fear against the weaker weaponry of G2.
As the rest of NRG's map pool. I mean, in theory, we don't know about 2 of their maps, but no one fast picks it against them, and they always manage to go for upper bracket, so they always get a double ban. So it's at least very good on 5 maps. So you need.
Tough to get through. You're past the smokes, okay, great. You're getting hit by a hinder.
People hate watching G2 because of what they did to Jonah P. I would say just as much as normal. Maybe a couple more people. Problem is Babybay's likable.
And it tends to absolutely destroy teams in A lane.
Might even be a little harder to hit.
G2 also looking a little cooked, a little chopped on NRG's corrode.
Just an old guy trying to play some games.
9-1 on the scoreboard. The early spam still going to be there.
Dude, the spam at B is outrageous. Look at it. 34 HP.
That little boost. You have a slight angle you can see over the box.
Cover going.
Oh, nice timing there from Jog. Right in front of the smoke.
That's a big win for G2 early. How does NRG react? They walk Ethan down mid.
Exactly. As soon as they lose the forward space in one area, they have to reclaim it in another.
G2 will further the pressure towards A, but that's not where this round is ending. Instead, attention towards Valen, who posted up B main, but he couldn't go any further because of the threat of this operator.
Well, the Nightfall is great for a fake if they wanted to use it. Cut off the audio, so NRG's anchors would have no idea how many people are heading in.
Hearing that drone in mid might
their
make you
best
feel
chance.
like this could be an A split.
They are going to go to the stack site and we've got a 1v1 in middle.
30 seconds left.
Leaf and Ethan,
Look, it's the
but
low
Ethan's just too
HP.
much better.
Comes to one passing fake over
Absolutely
towards
locked in this
A.
tournament. Now that fake, not even really an idea.
Ah, dude.
It's a whole lot of noise.
The turret is
Dogmo
just
gets the
ready.
kill, but Brock is waiting with that Odin. And if they can't deal with Brock, there's no way G2 are planting the spike. Even if Jog is killing everyone on the other side of the map, there's just not enough time. You have to get the kill on Brock. Brock has to stay alive for 2 more seconds. Dancing around the middle of the site.
Yeah, it's just too slow on this one. It's nicely done from Brock.
Objective live. He
Can't,
does it
man.
easily.
It's just the best map you've ever seen for an Odin.
G2 complicated that round.
You can't actually make... I mean, you could
Tried
make a
to
better one, but
outcall Ethan.
it'd be hard to. So
But in
sick of this
doing so,
gun.
they left themselves very little margin for error.
That game a ring around the rosy at the end. It's just heartbreaking for G2.
And since the last time out, 3 rounds ago, G2 call another one. They tried to fast play with their ults. They got completely destroyed by Ethan's null command. They tried some slower rounds, lurking, hitting late into B.
Can you get to
NRG
Radiant
shut
with
that down
Odin
as well.
only? Yeah, probably.
And look, NRG came to put on a show.
You
today.
specifically,
Already
I'm not
sitting
too
at
sure.
8-1,
I
gonna
don't know what your
pack
skill
down
level's
house
like,
here
but
in NYC.
is it possible? Yeah.
Wonder when G2 are going to sit down. Need them to get back in this one. Because it's been a classic of their play. They play so many of these slow rounds, and it finally comes back to bite them in the last.
That it does. You have to remember it's a best of 5. We had a lot of BO1s defined by one map. It won't be that case today. This is the home ground for NRG here on Corrode.
Josh Harty had his time to talk to the team. Now it's time to put those words to the test.
So they show a similar open towards A main. Stop anyone from crossing over.
I'm worried about Mata, though. He's given up on the operator.
G2 have never started
Oh
mid,
my
so there's
God.
no threat for him to
They're
knock
kind of
that
watching it
round
though.
out.
Stop. He has the
Well,
recall ready to
Alan
go.
was watching
There
it
goes Mata.
and just went to smoke
Traded
mid.
out by Trent. Something to save this round. That could have been over in the blink of an eye. Yet there's no Nightfall for this hit. Jogamo trying to pop
Wait,
out.
that was nice.
He's right back out there. G2 finally have something to work with. Finally have this site. Scuba.
Brock
in the
gets a
corner.
kill, he gets his ult.
Nowhere really to go. Just some spam in his pit. He's still going for
No
it. Are
way.
you kidding?
No way. Oh my god.
And when the gas goes down, he brings it straight back up. Trent and Jogamo scatter.
NRG has the time, they have a drone, they can slow this round back down.
Trent needs something. Hiding inside of the pit. Dodge the drone. And now it comes down. He's so low. Trent
Ooh, nice shots, bro.
brings it straight back for
Use
G2.
that pit. Use that pit to
Brock's still a problem.
use that pit to hide against the
Time is
drone.
starting to dwindle down, though. Brock needs to get this fight and get it quick. It's just not going to happen.
Nicely done. I mean, in retrospect, they should just be dropping the wall as they're. I mean, dropping the ult as they're droning, but.
A nightmare for G2. Mata picks the perfect timing, has a read that it's a weak mid setup from
Trent did
G2,
great, huh?
but he only gets one.
And I think it was Trent as well that got that trade-out kill on
Yes.
Jamad at the start of the round. He's then the one down numbers forward on his own to get the next 2.
Could have gone wrong in so many moments. But G2 hold on. Trent and Jaw. The guys to bring them back.
Brock with his ult.
Another start towards A. Jaw got an opener here before. With the smoke up, with the Waylay here, it'll be hard to get through yet again.
And G2 still have some major ultimates to work with. Valen's playing on the opposite side of the map, a chance to ult on over and join his teammates.
Every round, NRG are taking mid with just one player jiggling. It's because G2's never conditioned presence there, and that means there's 3 on A.
Including Brock. Brock loves
They
to
just
play
found
the
out
safe
about
side,
3, right?
especially with the Hunter's Fury in hand. Makes it even harder to bust out of the choke point. Mata must have seen a shoulder.
God, yeah, it's a rough
Now the
spot.
Hunter's Fury comes on down. Leaf trying to scatter.
Oh, that's a huge kill though.
It's only Leaf on the other side to give G2 a chance in
And
this
that
round.
shot from Valen is pivotal. Kills Scuba on the jump peak, opens the door to B.
And even popping a couple of ults now from G2. Trying to put some fear into NRG. Ramada, who just walked down mid in the last round, has a chance to do the same on a quick
I
flank
mean, they
this time.
should be
Valen
winning this.
gets control
Leaf
towards
still
heaven.
has ult.
They have a second layer to this post plant.
Uh-oh, there goes the ult.
That kill, though, was brutal. No Nightfall in the post plant. Now he goes and regroups with his team. NRG are going to send 4 players back into spawn.
Trent has to be the hero again. Him alongside Valen towards spawn.
This crossfire from G2, but Valen's attention has been pulled. Trent as well falls on back. Mata creating
Info
some
there.
chaos. Up in through mid.
Time's pretty low.
But there's not an infinite amount of time. NRG need to go, go, go. And here they do it, Mata.
Oh, baby,
And
baby,
the G2
baby,
have
baby.
done it again.
Baby Bay for 3. And G2 hold on. 2 of the 3 rounds G2 have won. Have been Valen. His consistent performance on these extremities, getting openers, giving his team
Been
that pivot.
Valen. I mean, I
One of the
guess you're talking about the
reasons
pick at the beginning.
They're even still in this map.
But they can't slow down now. Not even with the end of the half approaching. NRG the ones to seize control of B.
NRG get a forward post on B main. G2 are trying to pressure
Jesus.
A, see if they can work the spike up towards
Dogma's
B
low.
again.
Dogma's down on 45 HP though, every single round. G2 are battered and bruised. And they've been sitting on this Nightfall for a while now.
The drone sees the Viper, but in previous rounds, that has meant that there's a hidden Mata behind it. They still don't know where that operator could be if it existed, but this time, of course, it's just Mata with his gun. Even more of a threat with that Phantom.
Eyes on Ethan. In-game leader. Now set up.
God, that
Trying to hold this space. Chooses
would have been
to follow
devastating if you
back
actually went for
because
that.
pushed up into A main, but
So
at the
much
same
info with this knife.
It's a dance on the map between
Yeah,
these
with
two
this double
IGLs.
push over towards
Valen
A
calling
takes
his
so
team
much
all the way
space.
up through mid.
Dude, they might even catch him in
And
middle
this is
here.
gonna pinch Scuba.
Ah, dude, they catch him in the middle.
Scuba needs to secure
Surely.
1v1 in B main. He's not even going to have the chance. Scuba's good for it, but only the one. And this means an open sight for G2, except with Ethan creeping down into mid. That'll be the first kill. NRG aren't giving room to breathe. More pressure onto the flank now. As Mata eyes up Valen. Good utility.
I think the jiggle peak with this is just over, man.
Back into the site.
Yeah, it came off a mini-map. Dude, I wonder if he should have stuck that.
Forcing Mata into the 1-on-2. A double swing.
Ah, man. I feel like Baby Bay's doing pretty good on site at the moment.
Back to back from Baby Bay. Such good kills from him to hold on to B.
And this was a disaster half. You remember it, right? It's 7-1 at a certain point.
I watched
But
the
it's
show
so
match.
G2.
Ah, I watched
They
some of it.
figure out
I
the
didn't
macro.
pay too much
Valen
attention.
gets the read. They start to make the fakes work, and they salvage the half.
So now it's G2 with a little bit of momentum trying to carry this forward.
Well, for this halftime, though, we got something special. Let's send it down to Liz, an interview on the stage.
And the world is a stage. I'm in the balcony. Thank you so much, Mimi and Ender. And here is BLX Brazy. You were a part of the tournament. You were eliminated a bit early on, but you were here watching. And I asked you, I was like, oh my God, like, who's going to win this match? And you scoffed at me and said, isn't it obvious? So who do you think is going to win?
NRG. Let's go, my boy Keiko!
I mean, we saw you in the package about a day ago, just talking about New York City, how much you love it here, what is it like? How has it been exploring the city now?
Well, since we went out early, I got some time on my hands. We saw some stuff. It was pretty cool. Like, New York is insane. Like, it's the city, you know? So it's been amazing. And I have to thank Red Bull for supporting all of the players. Like, it's an amazing experience. Like, some of these tier 1 teams, like, they go to these events, like, all the time. But for me, like, tier 3, tier 2 players, like, this is insane. Yeah.
What have you learned from being here? Like, very quickly, what have you learned?
Networking is important, and it's a lot easier than online. You can just go up and talk to some tier 1 pros.
Yes. Well, cheers to that. Let's send it back to game.
Liars, IGD, thank you so much. Appreciate the 7 months. Thank you.
8-4, but it's G2 winning 3 in a row.
Networking is important.
And this is going
You
to
just
give
called
them a lot
another
of confidence.
C9
They put
nepotism
both timeouts
roster
to
as
do it,
well.
But if they were to come
Surely.
back on NRG's best map, it'll put them in prime position to challenge for that trophy right there.
NRG won the first pistol round of this game. They've been very
Minches,
good at
hello.
the pistols. Thus far
Appreciate the
this
40
tournament.
months, mate.
What do they
Thank you
have
so
prepped
much.
for
It
us?
was a long time, bro. I hope
It's
you're
just
doing
one
well.
of the classic faster rounds. Everyone set up towards
Networking, you
speed.
said? I mean,
And Baby
yeah.
Bay, yet again in the hot seat.
It's a similar thing, in my opinion.
Passive up into heaven, though. All this util's going to come down.
Interesting wall.
Oh, yeah, cutting up the sight right down the middle, and Mata wants to slide on the other side of that one. Have this high angle to look into mid, the wall protecting
It's
him.
just not an insanely hard retake
Many
with
shots
Sharon.
to his back, but just a little bit of a warning as NRG
if
continue
they keep
back into
pushing.
elbow. Ethan doing well with the rest of NRG to take this forward space.
Such a cool wall. It allows you to fight towards spawn and towards mid at the same time. Now G2 trying
This
to
is a
salvage
chance Joggerman
and
can
flank
win.
working one side.
And 2 players.
No one's considered it yet.
Good utility at first, and Valen secures a couple. Pulling attention over there means Jogamo can stab a dagger in the back. From 3 in a row, looking to make it 4. G2.
Yeah, I mean, nicely done from Valen. There's a chance for sure. Calm bomb.
Corrode will be a
Bomb
match.
even with the prime. Thank you so much, dude.
G2 ensures it with this
Thank you,
pistol
thank you.
win.
Thank you with the 4 months.
I've never seen NRG run a pistol round like that before. Not at champs. I think this is something new. Showing that wall with Mata dashing to fight the top mid player as a team isolates Baby Bay and Elbow.
Dude, how's Valen getting
Teams
too?
have been
Yeah.
getting a kill, keeping these numbers
Hey,
competitive.
big fade eye.
But it's all about Valen with that 3K that brings G2 back into the fold.
Reminder, we did see 2 timeouts in the first half, but they were both G2, so NRG will have plenty to work with. If
Yeah,
they need
full
adjustments later
eco.
on, but in this one, NRG going for a full save. As they often do to guarantee the special guns, like Brox Odin. Just running back this pistol round with a different wall.
Insomnia, I have
And
no
this time
idea
it's
what
that
that
more
means.
default A lurk wall.
Please don't send an actual one.
Now Baby Bay also on a forward posting. This time, pinged out by utility. Dodge is back just a bit. NRG, see if they can find something.
And
That is a
that's
gun on the ground.
actually...
Go ahead and secure that
Might be
one.
able to double this up. Big Joe.
These balls, there could be some problems, but Ethan was trying to set up for a flash, and this is mean that G2 can continue on forward. No issues here on the second round.
Probably your biggest job as a B anchor on this map. Get those few seconds stalling with Viper and do not die. If your Viper player dies,
Did we manage to have the sting enough? I
so
mean, sure.
So in B,
Did it change
You're trying
much?
to
Nah,
flood, it's
not really.
more forgivable.
Yeah.
But if you're giving up that
It's a
site
harsher
and
recoil.
you don't have the wall to block off main, it becomes such a
And even then,
challenge
it's like
because
not
it
really
opens up your opponent
change
having
much.
a player main in the late round to ensure the round.
Yeah, it's not an easy spot for Baby Bay to play because you don't have any info utility to bank off of, so he has to hold a forward line. But you still want to try and see if you can get a snake bite off at the same time. There's so much to do.
And it's especially hard because you're playing Waylay, who, if you're caught
Yeah,
out of
not too
position,
bad, Minches.
you're hindered and you have no escape.
Not too
Well,
bad at all.
speaking of this, check out
Wait, Minch, you're still
little flash
where were
idea
you? Up north,
for
I think?
B, but that's not really where
I don't remember
NRG
if
are
you were up
heading.
north or
It
southern.
was the same flash to open some of their other B rounds, threaten that could be a pop onto
I want
Baby
to say
Bay
you're up
again.
north, but
Yeah, they're trying to show similar ideas here. G2 expect more players B, but Valen won't be fooled.
NRG are often a half armor team, but they have bought full armor this time, meaning Jaws Outlaw, a bit less effective.
Yeah, must have seen that one last round. Actually,
Sheffield,
Mata
yeah.
taken down fairly low. Just off some Bulldog spam, as a matter of fact.
I mean, Scuba can survive one shot here.
Great map control. A lurk towards A main. But the crux of it is, if they can win this fight against Jaw, that would open up A.
Well, it's a 1-for-1 in mid. But as you said, Jogamo waiting for Scuba to appear. Scuba actually decides against it. And now the round's a little harder for NRG because they look to leave the mid space and they don't have a lurk to actually call back into.
G2 just Teo drone B main, so Baby Bay will have early info.
Oh.
He's committing.
Here we go. Baby Bay, what can you do?
Might just get to an OP spot.
Baby Bay!
Oh my god, it was nice, dude. It was nice, and they are not going to check Trent.
He debuted on this map.
Hey, you're not checking Trent.
For G2. And has now
Oh,
secured
very
the
nice.
bonus.
Dude, big play from Baby Bay.
G2 have nearly brought it all the way back.
The showman finally has his stage. Baby Bay, a long career, but never an opportunity to play in a final like this. And already rising to that occasion.
They got melted.
Such a tight timing he finds. They had just reclaimed that space. And he makes such a risky call. Not to jiggle it for the early info and call rotates, but to commit to that walk-up.
So good. And what it does is it's going to force now NRG to take a timeout and reconsider.
Dude, this could be NRG's first loss on this map.
Game was 8-1.
What did people say it was? 9-0, I think, on this map.
It has been 6 rounds unanswered by G2.
And, well, bad news for NRG fans. They ain't got money. So, good luck trying to stop G2 from tying things up now. Actually, even in the timeout, G2 really loose up on the stage. And that has been such a big difference seeing them with Baby Bay joining the squad.
Call it the Baby Bay effect. They talked so much about it when he was just substituting for Leap. If you didn't watch Americas this year, it was him making his re-debut after being a caster for 2 years, not playing in the partnership leagues ever before.
Yeah. He went from caster to player to water boy, now back to player again. Now he's up here
Water boy's
in the home
crazy.
ground final.
NRG just the classics. As they often do, we'll do a large grouped push with them. But the audience here to receive.
Nice to see even Leaf having some fun with the
Dude, where's this third kill appeared from? He got the guy at the back.
racking up those eco frags. From 8-1 to 8-8.
This is the round that NRG must win. This is where you have to arrest your momentum. You finally have an operator for Mata. The Odin for Brock. Ults around the corner. Thus far, they've only really shown us fast executes on the pistol and on the bonus. With Mata buying the op, I'd expect them to slow things down and try and find him a pick to work.
The attack Odin. Leaf's got his own.
He'll probably switch that gun over to one of his teammates.
And Mata is so good at finding these openers on the op, especially when he works into the maze.
He's so dead, man.
But when he's playing mid, he goes for a little boost there, jumping for the vision.
He goes back.
That is bold. Jump peeking over the top, hoping you can remember the location and hit it with an operator.
And the skill test there is you got to hit the shot before the Odin tracks you for the kill. Not an easy task. But just by revealing that the op was purchased, this makes things way easier for G2. You can see, contrary to the previous rounds where Baby Bay was taking the forward space, Jogamo as well, G2 are way more reserved. They know NRG is going to play slower rounds. They're going to let them eat up so much of the clock.
They hear the Viper Orb, and they already have 3 players stacked towards this A site.
Now this Orb is in fear of Jogamo's own op. Playing a more passive line.
And getting the null command for Ethan, that's the go sign.
But now there's no escape button for Jogamo. He's forced to stay into the fight.
2 here, though.
Mata now with the weapon in hand, continues towards the site. As good utility means the Swarm can come in, but Jogamo has his teammates back. And Jog is still alive. How is he still alive here?
Imagine.
Eventually falls down.
Oh my goodness, the jump peek was crazy.
A 2-on-2. Leaf.
Dude. So unlucky.
You do not challenge the champion of the Odin. G2 do it anyways. And now against the other side, it's
Man, Baby Bay's playing nice.
does it again.
G2 stand tall. They're 8 rounds won in a row. And
The spam was so close to hitting. The third person was pretty sick for it.
This was a bold play from Brock, trying to jump into the molly. The Odin is such a great weapon, but as soon as you're the one having to swing it into an angle, it is so much harder to win a fight.
NRG not phased after that round, grouping together 5 players.
Full loss bonus and a half armor team. Teams still have guns for days.
The set strat. When NRG starts struggling, they go for the set strats.
He's got the judge, though. It might not matter. Recon into him. He's being trapped. And he's being hunted down.
Yeah, I mean, they missed their smoke, but it doesn't matter.
20 seconds into the round.
And they didn't have to use their 2 big ults. Hunter's Fury and the one from Mata.
But look at the flank. Jogamo with the operator. And this close angle, he's not even going to see the player. Yeah, it's an easy kill from Scuba. Okay. See what G2 can do with that kill.
Dynamic. Love that,
needs
dude.
a little bit more, but NRG, their post-plant setup is
Love
so
that,
hard to break.
How many did you get, man?
To get that kill, the trade would be there.
NRG all of this tournament have made great decisions on where to push in their post plants.
They're honestly very easy to put up, man.
But true on this corrode as well. Once they take a site, it is challenging to get back in. But the only reason they took that site was Mata's utility. That hinder hit absolutely perfectly onto BabyBay, who, as he was casting the Viper spin,
4
was
of them.
already
Holy,
slowed
nice,
down
dude.
by that ability, gets stuck in place, and then executed with the Odin spam.
And like you were talking about earlier, BabyBay drops early into a round. This B site, there's nothing else to support it.
Yeah, then you have no Viper wall to get back in, you have no space in elbow left, and you have to clear basically 2 sites to even arrive.
It's a total pace change from NRG.
Yeah, I mean, they're just running the fast strands.
Fully across on the 5XX.
This is a nice fast strat, though.
He runs through a molly to get that pick. Now Trent backs away with the Viper's pit.
The pit still gives NRG firm control over this site, though. Should be able to plant the spike. It means that once again,
Chat, was it timeout again into fast
They'll be
strats?
able to plant it eventually, but the missiles mean it's
It was,
stalled out,
right?
and G2 gets a
Dude, if you
reposition.
actually looked at all of the NRG games on attack, and you looked at a bonker timeout, and you look what they do after the timeout, you're gonna see 10 out of 10 be fast strats, set strats. Actually, that's a lie. There's a couple of these done like little calls. Or was it a timeout they lost one? Was it eco or
now BabyBay walled off
free site?
by himself, actually giving a cross. He chooses to let those players through.
They know he's here, but he will be a permanent problem for NRG.
G2 are spread across the map, and Scuba is in a position that you simply cannot clear. Surely
That dude
not.
gets a kill here, surely.
Trent does it!
Got unlucky timing. He actually stood up before he was ready for the angle. He messed up a little.
Stuck in on this box. BabyBay makes noise, but it's an attack from 2 fronts for G2.
Don't want to cast Ethan, but he should be good for one. Oh, mate.
The spam starts to come in. But he's a dancer on the side. Ethan cannot finish the job.
G2 are doing good, man. I don't think NRG has any money. I think they're a little wrecked, right?
Ethan wanted to
3? Oh no, they're okay. They're okay for 1 more.
That other IGL who brought this comeback into being for G2. But he's a hair away from getting it done. This kill in mid was huge.
Absolutely.
If Scuba gets that, he has a backstab. He's the insurance. Instead, Trent wins it. And G2 keep the lead rolling.
But this train does not stop from NRG.
Yeah, and they keep just going fast because it's the only round that they got earlier.
Ethan one away from the null
They got 2 great ults though.
Trent has
So they
it all
should
to
just be able to
replay if
force
they
this
want
round.
to. So Comfy to give up at least that first bit of space.
Mata needs to stay alive on this, and this time the trade is there. It's the same pattern as the last round, but Scuba is ready.
Oh my god, he hit that bullet as well. What the hell was that?
And now ready for some missiles too.
Straight up retake now, but with the Armageddon.
Oh, it's a really good ult, man. Dude, it had the tether behind it as well. Dude, Mada got hit by the tether and managed to get 2 before he went down. Hey, look at how stacked this round is. There's a lot of good stuff going on, though.
Now with the Vandal. He has time.
Launching missile.
Are we going to see the spam?
Trent is so good. But shocks are coming down as well.
Big recon.
And now the five, he goes for blood,
Time?
and he gets it.
Ah, no time on that.
I don't think there's
It's nice damage, though. It's nice damage. Dude, Mada did so well this round. Mint, thanks so much for the tier 1. Appreciate the 9 months. And Aralid as well. Thank you for the prime as well, bro. Appreciate the 19 months. Thank you, you too. It was a nice try. He's probably done enough with damage now.
They bring life back to New York. But the hero of this round came before Trent's attempt. It was Mada. He was stuck in elbow, seized in an Armageddon.
Let's look at it, cause oh, dude, they have the eco. That's so gutting.
10-10, and G2's money is broken.
Still going fast. Still going fast, but this is G2 catching on. It's an eco. They might as well full pass and into the stack on the right side.
NRG were to falter. Valen and Leaf.
Ah, dude, this is so scary. There's so many here. There's so many here. They completely read him with this. It was sick. Insta full pass and stack. NRG might have to go back to defaulting, but they normally don't after Bonkar scored his timeout. Like normally they keep side hitting with 5.
And the crowd is enjoying G2. A picture perfect round on a completely scrap by.
Look at the util usage there.
What are they fucking doing?
The missiles into the corner, preempting Mada's pathing. As the rest of NRG tries to desperately run
Okay, he has to call the timeout to turn to default, right? Or are we?
And that round was the break point. Both teams on the edge of their economy.
Okay, he has to call a timeout to do it.
But it's G2 to win it.
NRG dip into their second timeout of the half. It's been a story of the defense this game so far, but that man on your screen, Josh RT, when he called the timeout in the first half, G2 went on to win the last 3 rounds. They brought this game back. Now NRG need to do a similar story if they want to win in regulation.
But it's unlikely to start here. Only a
Is the timeout speed up thing on Guild? Nah, it's just been this year since I've watched them.
The fate of this match
It's every time, Bacon. You could go to any demo. There might be 2 out of like 30 timeouts where he doesn't, but I think there'll be eco rounds as well.
Jaw buys a Bucky this round.
Mada with the singer, now he upgrades.
Oh, dude, Trent. Yeah, dude, hold up. And they insta TP so they can pick up the gun as well. They might not expect the second heaven. Oh, wow, okay.
Valen advancing on his own. He wants to get it all done. And now a dimensional trick from Jog. One spotted into heaven. Trying to find the rest, and now the last one.
Big Joe, man. Chocobo got 1 out of his ult. Dude, it's not the best plan for this.
Kiko stepping into this NRG roster.
Very, very nice, man. Chocobo did great. Honestly, Valen's playing good as well, man. He's got some nice rounds on him.
Almost made it happen again. True heroics on the fight towards spawn. But it's just not enough. Look at this opener. Through a Viper Molly onto Baby, they picks up the gun for the immediate trade. It was Valen who started this comeback, and it was him who saved that anti-eco as well.
Okay, 2 goes at it. 2 goes. And yeah, this would be NRG's first loss on Corrode ever. 9-0.
Including in the World Finals against Fnatic. From an 8-1 deficit, G2 are here.
But NRG have something
Spike.
to say. Already their IGL down. The head of the snake cut off.
Damn, bro. Spike again.
Who can bail them out? The spike
Ball Noodle, hello mate. Thanks so much for the 23 mums. One away from the 2 years, bro. Thank you for that, mate.
Recover that key item.
It has to be Scuba. On this lurk in day.
Where's my kill? 24?
A main orb is open. Kiko will grab it and recover the spike. But that means Brock in mid, holding the cross, has a huge job ahead of
Truffle
him.
Bot, thank you so much, chat. You know what to do. You know what to do. 5 gifted. Thank you so much, man. Let's get the Slug Oiler spam going. Oh, you saw the gun barrel. Thank you, thank you. If anyone got gifted, please at Bodega Truffle Bot. There's an R at the end. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. You've done quite a lot of gifted, man. What number are you at? 55. Thank you so much for the support, bro. Very, very nice, man. Finally taking down their corrodes. This really kicks off this final as well. It should be good. Dude, they locked it down on defense. Baby Bay had a lot of big rounds. It's being held in NA? Yeah, it's New York.
I'm genuinely, and not just at the fact that they picked up the dub, but the fact that they came back 8-1, Mimi.
Think of the layers of that. How much those few small rounds came to be impactful. It was an alt round with 3 ults where they send it, get decimated flawless. But then it's Valen back to back with lurks that bring G2 back into it, that give them hope of a second half. And then he calls a masterclass defense to close it out.
Absolutely, and let's also not forget the tail end of the second half too, where G2 lose a couple of rounds. All of a sudden, we're tied up at 10. G2 on an eco with Stingers and with Sheriffs, a tale as old as time to flawless take the lead again.
I have to laud Baby Bay as well.
Yeah,
I feel like the rounds
this is
where
the full
he had
person
impact
stack round, right?
in that first half, coming up in the late rounds, holding down in the second half as well, were absolutely huge. Valen too. I mean, on top of the calling, his individual
what's the next map? Split?
Topping the scoreboard for this team.
Split's coming up. Ads are coming your way. We'll be back in a little bit. If you want to dodge the ads, you can always sub. You might have a Twitch Prime. Wait, am I on Twitch? Ooh, I can do it full screen. If you have a Twitch Prime, you can go down here, click on gift a sub. Wait. No. Click on subscribe. You can go down to the bottom. Maybe you have this here. You can click it. It might say free sub. You can dodge all these ads for a whole month. I'll be back in a bit.
right, everyone, welcome back to Red Bull home ground, New York City, and we just saw G2 Esports defeat NRG on Corrode. You heard that right, folks. Oh my, this was their map. This was their bread and butter. We were looking at the series like, it's already 1-0, right? And there you have it. Sideshow joining us here on the desk. What are your reactions on that?
It's the first time they've ever lost on Corrode. G2 previously, I feel like, have looked fairly lost on this map as well. They went 8-1 up, and I think they started to take their foot off their gas a little bit, but didn't anticipate the fact that it's such a defense-sided map. You can't afford to give them anything. You can't afford to give an opposing team an inch. And G2 looked really prepared when they were on the defense side.
Yeah, I think I also was really happy to see how G2 were playing on that defense side. I think Babyface holds over on the B side looked very strong. And especially when NRG started playing those slower rounds of their attack, they just sort of let NRG walk wherever they wanted, let them waste all the clock so they could really put the time pressure on them.
Yeah, and even that macros discounting just the insane clutch factor at the end. The amount of rounds that they were pulling out of nowhere to stay in this was ridiculous, especially considering NRG was 15-8 in opening kills.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, they won thrifties, they won huge rounds coming out of the back of like Trent getting 3Ks all over the place too. And that's the problem. Like you can be the better team in terms of your fundamentals on this map, but if you don't dominate that first half, you're setting yourself up for a tricky second where a couple of things go wrong, and suddenly it's the first loss you've ever had.
Yeah, and the crazy thing was they did dominate the first half, go up 8-1. They won that 8th round just on time. Brock dancing around that B site. At that point in the game, he was 12-1. In terms of KD, he finishes 15-16. G2 completely shut him out of the game after he clowned on them to win out the clutch.
Yeah, which is utterly insane to see Brock just get neutralized like that on a map that has become his home. But you got to give the credit where credit is due to G2 Esports. We were seeing some incredible shots from them. Great lurks, great reads. Mimi, it felt like once they figured it out, it was very difficult to stop that train.
Yeah, Velen has been great all year, but I think that he's really activated since they had that
where can I get the best mug on the planet? Oh, I don't know about the best.
To talk trash more.
But we got an okay one.
Recent matches, I feel like he's just been so
Sliggy.store if you want to check it out. T-shirts also, hats. Where's the mug at? $15 mug. Might cost you some more with the shipping. Go check it out. Promise it's nice.
Absolutely. I also think Trent had so many big moments in the rounds where he's like dealing with flanks and then having to be in low situation 2v3s, 1v3s to win it out. His utility also continuing to impress.
Yeah, super impressive.
Okay, and nice, dude. In the UK, that's like overselling it. But anyway, a lot of compliments there.
Man. Yeah. It was just such an easy layup rather for NRG, considering their prowess on this map.
Yeah,
where's it ship from? I think it has 4 shipping places.
So no buy, no sunset, so similar to Champions. You're expecting the
not entirely. I think one's.
Now you're going into split thinking, well, G2
I think America, Canada. One's somewhere in Europe.
Because I don't think
I'm not sure where the other one is.
He really played up to his potential. I think he ended like 11.
There's quite a few places.
Like that. And I think there are still growing pains here. I don't think I've seen a map yet where Kiko dominates in the way that I've seen him when he was playing with Liquid. I've seen him do that inside EMEA. So here on Split, you've got a great opportunity. It's such a good Omen map. I want to see the young guy get alive.
Yeah, looking on the other side there as Agent Select continues, right? You're going to see, of course, Giacomo go, ooh, actually, maybe a little swap over to the Waylay there last minute. We'll see what they decide.
Killjoy. I mean, you get a little bit of info.
The
turret's kind of underrated on this map. It's good.
Have to touch it at Champions before those changes, and it looks like
nah, I don't think so. Keep it.
That control comp with the Viper and the Omen. I think right now with the Initiator nerfs, a lot of teams that
I didn't even congratulate you guys. Dude, I didn't even know you guys were playing it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It is a little wild though, seeing the Brock Killjoy come out on this map. Killjoy, an agent that never really received a ton of play, except for like the very early days on Split.
Yeah, I think they've missed with their composition here. I think you get Kiko into the team and you're not putting him on Raze on Split.
Hey, where are you? There's so many teams there.
Beefed in terms of what you're doing with this comp. I want to see them play double duelist. I want to see Mada coming out on like a Yoru or something.
You guys can top your group.
Growing pains for now, but they should go in that direction in 2026.
That would also let you drop the Sky, put Ethan on something else, and get the flashes from that Yoru. It is super interesting to see them going this direction. G2, on the other hand, we've already seen this comp on display. I really like it. Breach is pretty out of vogue, but I think the combination with Jaw on that solo Waylay, you just have so many tools.
Hey, you actually have EMEA teams there.
With the paranoia,
This could be pretty fun.
stun, that it's a fantastic combo.
It's the weird rule one, right, where you can't play the same agents or something.
So Leaf now stepping into this role. It's another agent for him. This guy is just flexing.
Fade or Sky on this map?
All right, folks,
What map are we on? Split?
Split map 2. You got NRG, G2 up 1-0.
Fade, I would say. If I'm playing against an IGL that I don't rate, I think that I would say Sky. But if it's like a competent IGL, I would say Fade.
Show off something drastically different here. The new style of composition to tie things up.
G2 this map, a lot of what they'll be doing is fast start with the waylay and that
Tricks to the Fade is bad. On Split?
How Valen
Nah.
and Baby Bay can
Or what does he want instead?
I think it's really
Teo
fun
or
to watch
something.
how Leaf can communicate with
Really
his
not a
teams
Teo.
on the breach and set them up from so far away and has so much experience in the role. He should know exactly what they want, and there he is.
Huge Twitter beef.
Team action with
He wants a Sky. Teams are just too good at playing against it.
At the same time, Baby Bay was working up into A so they could regroup onto that side of the map.
Completely open sight for them. They'll hold on to Heaven Control as well. As Brock, it's a tag, but can't find his mark.
Needed a little bit more there. Brock was so dominant in the first half of Corrode.
Yeah, NRG are back to losing pistols. He said solo Fade was bad.
Some of that first half energy to get back into the round. But the
Nah,
positioning from
not when
G2
Yora's
beautiful.
around.
3 players now, 4 players eyeing up Brock.
If Yora wasn't in
Nothing he can
meta,
do stepping
I
up
could
that
understand
smoke.
it.
The post plant looking sharp. Even still having layers of utility to stall out Kiko.
But it's so tough for Kiko. 3 players ready to swing him as soon as he makes noise jumping out. And Jaw gets ahead of the gun.
Nice, 2-1 on pistols. We'll keep track.
That mid re-clear play was where the entire round was decided. And you're playing this composition for NRG. They're going to
Huge Twitter beef. Wait, who is beefing with him? This is because of FNS. I saw the FNS thing. Is that what it's about?
With 2 flashes in the dark from the sky, or to just go for active re-clears. Here, they
Wait,
wanted
involved
to try
Mini?
and catch a
Ah, dude, I
lurker
should
in
have.
mid,
I should
drop
have been
that
up to date
smoke
with
and
this.
see if they could surprise
What's
G2.
Mini saying?
G2 reacts very quickly.
Dude, Mini's the biggest Fade believer.
Shut down the play.
Now we got people in the crowd.
What's the
trying to
FNS
hex
thing?
G2.
There was a clip where it was Yinsu. Yinsu was into the game. He said like, what was the worst team you played against? And he just said Trick. I saw that one. I thought that's what it would be about.
There's a player there, but he doesn't care.
I have the spike.
Welcome to the modern anti-eco. Our 1 player on the other side of the map dies. Fantastic news. Get the spike down.
I mean, this is just a round where G2 are going to let Leaf and Jog off the leash. Already halfway up to their own ultimates.
Who's the worst prac we played against? Not sure, man. We used to like the teams that used to run through smokes because it would mean the players have to wake up.
I do wonder how much NRG are going to look for the aggressive plays.
We would purposely pick them, to be honest. First game of the day. I say we. Eamon would just pick him. Yampy was one of them, yeah. Yampy would be the guy ghosting through the smokes, if anything. People probably blacklisted us more than we blacklisted people.
I think the biggest drawback that this agent has versus imagine him on a Waylay or on a Yoru, he's going to be a lot less likely to want to just like walk into mains and like hold the forward angle. Where Raze really shines is when you can be in a position where you're throwing
Yampy on Cypher, oh, he for sure got blacklisted after that. There's no way they didn't blacklist us after that one. The tier 2 team, they must have been like, mate, I'm not wasting our time here.
Where you stand back and then get out of jail once you get your pick.
And all things considered, plenty of stall for NRG's comp, but Jogamo doesn't really care about any of that. Already finding himself between the walls and now dumping down. Big damage onto Scuba.
I mean, it's a bonus. I'm fine with it. It's a bold one, though. How long were you coaching for? Did we even make it to 2 years? Probably like a year and 3/4. I'm not sure we made it to 2 years.
G2 are going to cut noise now. They have a lurker up B main, a lurker up A main. But NRG are trying for Baby Bay again.
Here comes Ethan. Walking down.
He's waving at him, man. It's a nice shot, though.
He's a showman on
a really nice shot.
When he debuted, for G2 for
Dude,
the first
he's
time.
gonna win
Sentinels bullied
another
him,
bonus
found him on
round. He did this
extremities and
on.
killed him.
He did
won't
this
be
in
bullied
earlier.
now.
Whoa. G2 might not be in the driver's seat just yet.
But the thing is, Chrissy, they had
I mean,
a
they both
second
overstepped. That's not
Valen
my
was
fault.
always towards B, ready for that next option.
And here comes that fight. Valen dips down. Mata doesn't like his odds in that fight, down on 17 HP.
No, actual coaching McCann.
They shoot NRG back into mid.
Oh no, maybe I did longer than that. Did I do 2? Did I do 2 and a bit years? When did the game come out again? 2020.
Ooh,
I stopped May 2022,
Paint
right?
shells, paranoia. A smoke for NRG. G2 could have just boxed themselves.
Yeah, it's a 2 and a
into
bit
their
years.
own doom. NRG have to find it though. Have to find the answer. But they're so worried about different positions.
Oh, it's
the
a
paranoia
huge
connects.
flash, man. It's a huge
G2 goes down
flash.
Trent.
Ignite. Oh,
Now
what's
push
it
back.
bounced off of?
He's low. Mata dancing around. The push on back.
What's it bounced off of? Mate, he's been done by Valorant.
NRG were so close to bringing that back, to finding control in that round. But it was
What the hell's it bounced off of?
This 3K. They stun him with the Skydog. The first player tries to swing, he owns him, and then he does this. 2 kills in a row.
Dude, we got this POV for the nade.
The quick transfer is nasty.
And that is what you need
Dude,
from
it's
your
still a nice
extremity
round from
players
Baby
on
Bay.
this
Gotta
map.
give him that.
Money's gone for NRG. G2 will change the pace, send fast towards B.
Whoa.
Good night, Kiko.
Oh,
Light and quick. Mata with a nice shot, but he's getting pinched from the other side. It's starting to look like a runaway. Again, the last map, once G2 started winning...
dude, keep an
that
eye
was
on
a
Baby
scoreline
Bay
of
luck, man. He's got
13-2.
the outlaw. He's out here
3 in a
lurking
row, make that a 4.
through vents.
Talking a difference of 15 rounds when all is said and done.
NRG have had no answer.
Of course, he gets perfect timing.
And I think the map play as
Actually
well
gone round the
from G2
world
has
to
just
get
been
him.
immaculate.
What's going on now?
This team loves to
Dude,
be dominating on A. NRG have yet to find the answer.
did me? Thanks, goes to YouTube.
G2 won, that was the pistol round, and they were great. But now finally NRG start to get ults. They're going to have an operator online for Mata.
And solving A is usually going to be Ethan's job here.
It
Playing
happened
this
for
guy,
some as well. Okay.
Scouting. He has the timings he takes, but he might not have the luxury of time. Might not have the luxury of a 1v1.
G2 all 5 towards A, but start slower, contacting up with a stun.
Just
for
said
Jaw.
exec with the ult. Feels like
A
it.
hole in the action.
Paranoia main too.
It's about to go
Stun
down.
Omen
Here
flash
comes
off
Shaw
of
when he's gone
the
out, 33
Prowler.
HP. Now Kiko steps up to the
Oi,
plate.
oi, oi.
Swing
Rough,
and a
man.
miss.
Missed 4 bullets and tanked the
It's only
flash.
Scuba to step up and try to equalize a little bit, falling back into heaven, but G2 have ideas of their own.
They'll freeze for now, and instead re-attack towards ramp.
They might want to pinch back into mid.
Would your raise for NRG just be better?
Just spam onto Scuba. So unfortunate for
For what?
NRG.
Keep your eyes on mid. Mata trying to escape.
Killjoy?
The Jog has now lurked up on the waylay, and Mata goes down. This map play, G2, playing a game of chess. Now on Lurk finally. Ethan wins that fight. These Seekers, perfect information now from G2.
But no help for Brock. He has to stand alone.
This person's low HP though.
He's in such a nice spot though. What can you do, Brock? What can you do?
Yeah, he
Not
did good
enough
to get one, really.
is the answer. So now a long walk for Ethan.
And on such low HP, the shots would
I mean, yeah,
have
they
to be
definitely,
perfect.
definitely
Info
can do that.
goes heaven.
I think that's the nice thing with NRG, man. They can do
Now there's really only 2 places he
can do a
be.
lot with Kiko, really.
His own spawn or G2's. Nice shot! The leader has to do it all his own. What are you going to give us, Ethan? What can you do? Will it be silence for NRG? Will it even be a chance at a fight?
Ooh, bro gave himself a really good go at that.
Trent bought so much time. And secures another 4G2. Let's talk about the beginning of that round.
They got Skyo out of them as well.
Comp like this, with only Sky as your initiator, you almost always need to be playing up on A and denying lurkers getting into that space if you're playing that like bunker, flood, retake, B setup. G2 know this, and the util pattern they showed to eviscerate the player in A main was so good. A paranoia on one side, a stun the other. With that same piece of util, the Waylay can go either direction, isolate a pick, and open the round for G2.
They add layers on top of that with all those lurks, so NRG pump the brakes. And now really, I mean, the only thing that there is to talk about, it seems like, is how to stop G2 from just lurking up everywhere. They've been able to take so much space with just individual players.
The Mata op would have been such a nice tool, but they lose it that last round.
Baby Bay. I mean, this would be a good win.
Be
a cool win for him. Because I mean, he didn't play the final with the other one when they won the trophy. Because Leaf was back. This would be like the first one that he played the final in.
Forward to push those players off. They're not just sending lurks in at the start of the round. There's always something else that NRG has to pay attention to that opens that door.
The problem, it seems like, with Brock playing over on the A side of the map is that the utility has to be fairly passive and always gives control over ramps to G2. So either NRG are fighting up in front of it and not getting value from it, or they're playing back and G2 are running the map.
It almost feels like you just have to give
I feel like if you're gonna play the Killjoy, like I don't know.
Okay, Valen.
I try to love the Killjoy of just Palmer one site. I guess it's a little better on A because you can let him go heaven.
Look how confident
But then why would you play the Sky
and
here?
it's because he's never shown that look before. He's gonna try and catch NRG asleep at the wheel.
It's a much slower start for G2.
They're just running Bonkar's oxygen split. Did Mitch used to op or something with the Killjoy, I guess?
No, we see the Sky here. What's the reaction now? They'll put some pressure mid, see if they can work anything up towards this A site.
Doing a thing.
Maybe split back in if they can isolate the Viper.
NRG are going to struggle if they lose mid control. Scuba now hindered inside of the smoke.
Nah.
Quick little dodge backwards from G2. But it's only 35 seconds left.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna get wrecked here, right? Still got a molly, double molly and choke, turret, wall. It should be NRG's first round.
We're down to 20 seconds now.
Yeah, they're so wrecked.
Even with the team.
They're one more molly in sight here.
It's not gonna happen. They're getting cut down in main. G2 wait too long. The hold on mid.
Trent can get one, it's pretty good damage.
Chokes G2 out of the round. NRG will
Yeah,
find their
very
first.
nice. Chico with the tier 1. Thanks so much for the 4 months, dude. Thank you for that. The Sky is it? Yeah, it must have worked pretty well. They had no idea that the Killjoy was here until too late.
Play very active in mid. I think that's a good call. You're going to struggle always to deal with these lurkers on the extremities. But if you can have a constant presence in mid and flood retake in immediately through vents or through B heaven, it makes the job of your anchors so much easier, even if they're getting lurked on.
Check out B. I like this lead from NRG. Mata playing boosted up in the corner. G2 haven't really shown a big B look outside of the anti-eco. And the Prowler will find him a stun behind it. Mata has nowhere to go, no satchels.
Oh my god.
With either. How does he get out of here? He gets a kill through the smoke. Are you joking?
And he has the rocket now as well.
Hey, what?
With a second lease on life.
On top of that, it was a rolling thunder at the ready from Leaf. G2 wanted to use that to accelerate into the site. Now, they don't know where to go from here. They have to go back into playing the map.
It should have been checkmate. But Mata bailed them out. Baby Bay.
Jaws, thanks so much for the gifted. I missed that, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Damage dealt.
Sorry, Jaws.
And again, NRG lose mid control. Actually, that's different.
I feel like it's always you as well.
Now G2 have so much forward space. It paralyzes NRG.
When you're up numbers and Breach is dead, you can afford to bunker sites because that execute is so much less powerful.
I mean, there's not even a Prowler left from Trent. G2 need to find a kill while walking forward, and it's not going to happen against the showstopper.
Whoa, dude, imagine. That was a nice movement there.
Does well to track that head. 20 seconds now.
Flash over towards A heaven, secures the 3-person stack.
They have to fight their way through.
But it's still so fine now. Crossfire's so good.
They're looking the wrong way. Kiko.
Ooh, this is nice from him.
Like
Just wait for heaven player. Gifter as well. Thank you so much, Anon, whoever you are.
Mata gets away with murder that round.
Hey, whoever you are.
No clue how he does not die here. Watch the kill. Running,
dude, what is that?
He was mid-air.
Fast bullet.
Just normal things, I guess.
And this as well. It is so difficult to track a waylay diving around you like that, especially when you're pulling out your weapon.
And look, Mata, even in the loss, topped the scoreboard in that opening map. Now needs to find himself here in the second.
I would say.
Okay, we might see a good demonstration of what we're talking about with Sky. Don't know, flash deep, doesn't hit anyone. You would imagine there's a lean towards here, but they heard the flash, so they can kind of fake this and then end up A.
The follow isn't quite there. A rare miss.
A little weird. Flash deep, but they have B in control.
You've seen that weird range where you don't get the kill with left or right click.
This hunt goes down onto Trent. No more Sheriff in the picture. Really, G2 were hoping to find
considering this buy and what went on here, I would love Baby Bay to show more confidence than what I saw this round.
Numbers, they can pull back, play more passive, and bunker the sites.
This Killjoy turret sees up into the heaven window as well.
Like, I would like him to just duel out there.
These players, so their spawn not in danger, not until now. And now bundled up together, Scuba swings around the left-hand side.
You know they're both Saint now. Two different guns.
This Bucky, wait a second. G2 find themselves.
Damn, bro, Baby Bay is out aiming a lot of people, by the way. He keeps getting double kills. Again, this overview for the Viper is so nice. If they made the outline a little more obvious, it would be so sick to just perma keep this.
Well, Jogamo goes down.
But the Viper is still alive.
Dude, Baby Bay has to do more.
Baby Bay. It's such a good spot. A little bit nervous. Where will they come from? It's great timing.
Yeah, he's done really good though.
But a one-on-one. The Omens.
Damn, Baby Bay, man. It's 2 rounds, so he's completely owned it.
Valen will not let the new arrival be the one to take him down. That's an eco round win for G2. And after NRG finally figured it out after their timeout, their momentum just gets stolen away.
The same thing happened at the end of game 1.
Maximus with the tier 1. Thank you so much for the 15 months, bro.
The play in mid doesn't work. They get a pick on the B main player. But Jaw and Baby Bay, those two.
Baby Bay's been out of his share more than he's been in it.
Leaf has had his ult for so many rounds. I think now it's the time to use it.
Big change up from NRG. Straight up push towards middle. They got Killjoy ult as well. But the Killjoy's just kind of committed.
But the trade will be there as Jaw continues into the site.
Ah, dude. Mata's here too early.
Watch out though,
Could win the round.
Because Mata pushed all the way down mid. As G2 fight forward into screens using the flashes to stall. Mata, which is ever so closer. Now as the flash goes back the other way, Mata shows up.
Spike planted.
And G2
nice big
stuck
nade.
down in this pit.
Dude, that's how you nade this, my guy, please.
To go but to find the fight. Jogamo holding. Jogamo takes another. G2 have been.
Oh, Mata, dude. This is bouncing off the right wall.
G2's only in this tournament because of Jaw.
Why would you ever do that?
The overtime game against Fnatic. He dropped something like 34 kills to avoid elimination.
Nice round from Jogamo. Fought some Fury at Falcons earlier. Dude, it's the first time I watched that. Is it Molodoi? Did I say him? Yeah, that guy's a beast, man.
They've been holding on to Leaf's ult.
He did? No, the close right wall.
And as you mentioned,
this
once
wall
you
here.
get this team in a post fight, they are so good at finding the weak point, finding what fight to take
do this.
to hold on.
Covers all of it. He tried to do it off this one.
NRG NRG weren't challenged down mid in the previous round, but G2
Monty played good as well. Yeah. Dude, it was nice, man. They're both like... I mean, the smaller Doi guy is a lunatic. I think he's probably the most aggressive AWP player I think I've ever seen. And it's like... It's good, but... I mean, it's the same thing when you have like a cracked duelist in this game. It's like... He's gonna win you more rounds than he loses, but... He's like... He's too confident.
Just playing back for the retake with that Killjoy ult.
Rookie of the year. Yeah, he'll be Rookie of the year. I don't know how long he's played for, but he just looks incredible.
One of these sites will be retake with the Killjoy ult. They have to find where it's weak. Right now, it's both.
Yeah, Trent thinks that he can show a lot of attention on A because the Killjoy is here. And allow for a quick pop, but NRG have util.
Flash looked pretty good. Hit the other two. It's good reposition.
Slips to the other side. Time pressure. 20 seconds remaining. Ethan finds a moment.
The breach was nice though. It's good round from Leaf so far.
Into the mix.
It's devastating.
But now as the flanker goes down, only 10 seconds left on the clock. There's nothing G2 can do.
Great reply from NRG.
Kiko did really good on site, yeah.
Played a very passive setup on both sides that round, just looking to use the Killjoy lockdown.
Bullen dropped his roll and gave it to the young lad. The AWPing? Yeah, it kind of had to happen.
Somewhere that eventually they just had to gamble on
it's pretty cool that he managed to accept it.
Information. And unfortunately for them, that fast
Renegade, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 6 months.
Once it's 20 seconds left and a lockdown is in play, there is just no way you are winning a round.
You think the tournament MVP should come from the winning team? Like 90% of the time. Sometimes people just have the craziest tournaments and you just got to give it to them.
There's no shot. This is interesting. Oh, this is real interesting.
Not another Eco.
Surely not. Kiko steadies the ship.
It was Jaw who stole the Eco round last time. He's got a gun again.
Now through the smoke, no one's looking at Ethan.
Dude.
And Ethan has assistance.
Kiko hit another sick Omen flash, by the way. Hit all 3.
Through that choke point.
And Jaw had the spike. It's sacrificed into the site. And that should all but eliminate the threat of this round. Alan will send a paranoia, maybe try and do something weird. Nah, no chance. Spammed away by Scuba.
Yeah,
God, I mean, it would have been a devastating round to lose anyway.
Spamming the smoke.
Considering you've watched countless hours of competitive Valorant, which pro has the best crosshair placement? Crosshair placement? Dude, I can't even think off the top of my head.
This match right now is almost feeling like an inverse of map 1 for me, where one team comes in with a great lead, is running away with
problem is I watch the mini-map too much, man.
Timeout, making an adjustment in the macros, and players step up in the clutch rounds, and it suddenly becomes a close half.
Coffee in the YouTube chat, thank you so much for the 2.
4 or even 5 rounds.
Yeah, I might do I might be doing a mouse mat. I might be doing a mouse mat.
Harder for them on the attack side. They're going to have to be the ones to play the map slowly. About that same acceleration power.
Yeah, Leaf's pretty good for it.
To get the job done. So
Leaf's got good snap aim as well, though.
Could be major.
It'll demand excellence from Mata.
NRG want to fight forward again. Look at B main. Kiko on the paranoia line.
They'll do it as a trap play instead. Try and get contact.
You mentioned on the CS broadcast yesterday. You sure it was yesterday? I know it was mentioned like a couple of days ago.
G2 to challenge back up into mid. See Kiko repositions on Heaven. And some damage down on Jog. It's not insignificant.
Good stun dissuades the push on one side.
Yeah, but it's as they're leaning over to A where the stall is absolutely here.
G2 have neither extremity controlled. They only have mid.
The clock is G2's worst enemy.
Trent has one prowler.
Pretty sure G2 are going to think there's only 2B.
To work alongside Valen to clear that space.
Mata could shut the round down right here. Patient, but a prowler holds his ground.
Whoa.
Caught on the retreat. Couldn't fully dig his heels in.
Look at Jaw, still
I
holding
do they
tight.
only
Scuba's
think there's
coming
one
his
here,
way.
surely.
There's no way Scuba's catching this tight of timing. And now G2 are just
They might get on by Ethan.
Necessary. Ethan,
Wow, really? Respect.
Some spam laid into him. Some spam, and Ethan takes them all down in main. G2 aren't out of it yet.
The ult missed.
But now inside the clock has a moment. 15 seconds left, 1-on-1. He didn't stick the plant. That's
he gets with plant.
Jug has to put the spike down. And now out on the other side, Brock is fully prepared, fully
Damn, big
aware.
dodge.
And has him pinned.
Ah, it's 7 HP. That's so unlucky, man. That was such a nice try.
Reverses G2's course from map number 1. They lead 8-4 at the half.
Against the 2025 MVP, another Champions winner is better. Jaw, in what should have been an impossible position, denies Brock his heroics and makes it an 8-4 half.
Absolutely insane.
Pixel, thank you for doing that, bro.
Far. NRG need to channel that energy once again, but before we get there, we're sending it down to the stage for Liz, the special guest.
Yorgamo, Adi's been great.
Thank you so much, Christy. And I'm here with Allison with a very timely sign with that clutch, the Dodgemo. I mean, Allison, talk to me, why Dodgemo? I mean, obviously he's an incredible player, but there are 5 equally
Dude, why is
great
the
players
Sentinels
with us.
jersey
Why
just
Jaw?
better than any other jersey they ever did?
G2 is super consistent, so you have to support him. It's the best.
You guys agree? And I would be, but I think people might see you have a Sentinels jersey on.
Sentinels jersey, but it also says Tarek on the back. So I have to rep our streamer Tarek over here.
Oh, wait, Tarek, over here.
So the team
by
that wins?
stage.
Oh, I said the Sentinels did.
I mean, you said you
Or
went
I
to
covered
Tarek's watch
myself.
party in New York City, and Jaw was there commentating. Like your 2 favorites. Talk to me about that, and how was it?
So it's
Off
pretty
wing,
cool
man.
being able to go to their first event in New York because they need to do more Valorant events in New York. So it's awesome coming full circle and seeing him on the stage, considering last time he was just spectating and talking about the game.
Well, now in this best of 5, quickly, what do you think the scoreline is going to be? Best of 5.
3-0 G2!
It
All right,
might be.
well, Christine, Mimi, send it back to you.
Schaefer, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 27 months, dude.
G2
Thanks for
certainly
doing that.
looking for that one to continue
Appreciate you.
this
Thank you.
winning streak against NRG. NRG, well, they
Star Wars
took home
ones.
the big trophy.
Yeah, no,
Yet
I agree with that as well,
to
Joss.
down G2 this
Yeah,
year.
still like the old school ones, man. The
4-0,
long
the
sleeve.
all-time record
I just
between
really
these
like
teams
long sleeve
going the way of
jerseys.
G2.
Not to play in, but to, like how they look.
And a very pivotal second half. These are very different compositions our teams are playing. You look at the Sky and the Rays instead of the Waylay and the Breach and the Fade. G2 had so much power to go for the executes once they played their slower round. For NRG, it is much harder, and it is very reliant on Mata. You only have 2 flashes and a dog to follow up on.
He's back
so
at it.
every piece of utility, every chance counts.
We're 2-1 on the
You
pistols
need
at the moment.
Mata to be great if NRG will come back.
And so often he'll have to get the job done.
That dude, the bait in with the frenzy here feels deadly. Looks like they won't commit though.
Early challenge into mid, but NRG don't have the same resources to challenge as G2 do with a stun line to push them off.
NRG tried a similar play on their pistol rounds.
Ooh.
Didn't go their
What
way.
the-
Jaw gets some info and pulls away.
Is that a Waylay or a Tejo drone? I can't really tell.
Pretty similar.
Jumps and teleports on back. But now what NRG do have is the paint shells to push players out of vents. That's effective. And the rest of the team has worked on a baby bay. Hasn't seen anything.
Bit luck wall.
But is thirsty on the side. This late lurk into mid. Mata left in the side, but with that embed, G2 fire back a couple of times in a row. Baby Bay yet to be dislodged, and now with the assistance of Jogamo, it's NRG stuck in elbow. Jog is
My
so
goodness.
quick.
He's just had the best event ever,
It's
isn't
not
he?
even fair. It's not
He's
even
actually on
fun.
for his best ever event. It's insane
If you're on
what
the
he's
side
done.
of NRG, 4 kills in the pistol for Jog.
3-1 on the
I hope
pistols.
their fans happy.
Might be making it
Got to
easy
talk
here.
about him, gets to see a
There's a
4K
world where
almost
this attack
immediately
wall's genius.
from
I
the
need to look at
dog.
it.
It's just lights out.
I think it does the same thing as the
And
DRX
NRG
wall, but
And I like
you can lurk out, and I guess the angle on defense you can't see the cross. I would have to see.
Instead of holding forward, it was the refight mid. Then they're refighting back into vents.
They also might have just missed the wall, but I think they legit missed the wall. I'll keep an eye on it. It's one of those where I'd have to go on a server and see.
NRG not risking it all here with a round 2 force. Anything on the next. And now this round becomes a little bit more of a fact-finding mission for them, trying to...
Yeah, there's a world where it double vision blocks and you can lurk out and you can't see this cross.
Little catch combo in mid there.
That'd be pretty cool.
Snake bite into C's.
They get a couple impacts in mid and slow things down. But G2 is just playing a very passive round.
Oh, eco for NRG. No one on G2 wanting to give him a gun. Yeah, everyone's playing in a position where someone will be able to defend it. Even at the back here, gun drops off. Yeah, gun drops off still.
Abandoned just a tad. Now finally Valen comes back in for a few eco frags of his own. All things considered, I don't know if NRG learned too much from this round.
No, all they saw was a passive mid setup, and Jaw, another multi-kill.
Skits his ult early. How important is mid control and split? I mean, it's like a good majority of the map. If you don't have double dive, it's integral. If you got double duelist, then you can do it without, but
round after round.
At one point, you probably have to prove you can take mid.
To use his ultimate. Now he's free. He gets to play the waylay, and he is so good when you let him off the leash.
I mean, he's sitting at a 3-1 KD right now, 21-7. But now to give a go in this second map, NRG have to win this one.
Here's the mid control that NRG will show quite often, but the counter is so good.
Mate,
Stun left side, Jaw swings
getting
right,
unfair at this
and
point.
it's G2 to open their bonus.
Back swinging into the fight. Leaf is holding his ground. That's ridiculous.
Oh, well.
Alan in some trouble now. Paranoid.
Nice, so dead, surely.
Trying to wiggle his way out of there. Still looking all right for NRG. Kiko,
Instant
though,
decision making.
up into heaven. Chancing a lot on
That's
display.
nice, dude.
And I like that.
Spike planted.
An assassin up through the smoke, but Baby Bay challenging too.
Ethan is still low. Prowler already reveals one player on pillar as G2 group up towards spawn.
20 seconds.
If Ethan can even get one here, Brock should have the round. There's coverage with the turret on the right side. He knows the angle. He sees the barrel. Nicely played by him. Not a lot of time.
Whoa.
Not again. Trent, not again.
Instant.
You can't keep doing this to them.
He read that
Dude,
so
another
perfectly.
pistol into another bonus.
And it was in the first half when Trent was on the
Three?
exact opposite end.
They won
of that
3 pistols
1v1.
and 3 bonuses,
He
right?
secured the Red Bull clutch then.
Just
He
textbook
does it again
snowball.
now.
And that is the second bonus round this game won by G2.
Bad. Unless we're talking
NRG
just map.
started to build something at the end of the first half. But unlike G2, who had that same late half comeback.
Baby Bay's always giving it, man.
And now down 11-4.
Well, the crowd was asking for the 3-0 a little bit earlier. The 2-0 is inching ever so closely. Giacomo been dominating.
Yeah, I mean, it's been outrageous for him. 22-8 right now. Far and away the best in the server. NRG asked Fnatic to reverse sweep in the final. They went up 0-2 at Champs. It almost slipped away from them. They had to go to that 5th and final map. But of course lifted the trophy in Paris and became the world
You just can't beat
champions
G2 in America.
Yeah, you know, they're no strangers to a long best of 5 series.
No, but
Yeah.
now they're staring
Yeah.
down the barrel of the reverse
It is a bit like
situation.
that.
Yeah.
Where they're the ones who would have to reverse sweep.
Opinion on
So it's
Baby Bay so
3
far?
maps
Dude,
in
every
a
time I
row.
watch him, I just
No matter
get
who
more
you
and
are,
more
that's
on board.
hard.
He's played good. He has played good.
I appreciate the boost for that sign. Thank you.
Got a rowdy crowd here today. Hoping NRG can deliver something here with their backs against the wall. They do have a bye here. 3 players mid, 2 to A.
Okay, it's an all-in. We don't have an outlaw to punish it, so light armors don't matter too much.
Completely on his own. The smoke just
Okay, we're... Oh, Lord, this is huge, surely. Man, I love when people start using alarm bots and like chamber trips like this. It's so good. Just aggressive.
Dogma now rips the ulti.
Oh, wait. Whoa! Nah, man. I'm so confused with all this.
Scuba on 5 HP. That spike up in heaven. Valen pushing the flank. Does he know? He wants to go back to mid. He's got his knife out.
Very nice, man. Dude, Jorgamo is 24-9, by the way. As much as they're getting owned, I still like the idea with the Killjoy. It's a nice default in terms of mid. If anyone's going to hide in the smoke.
Best raise in the world, what so many people were calling him.
Not many teams that use the alarm board and stuff like this for like default info, I guess.
And with his start on G2,
Crew did it a little bit on Haven a while back. Just really strong, man.
But this is that jaw. The man who won champs, won the last international
especially with
final
especially Chamber.
Soil.
It's like the one thing that most teams didn't really do a Chamber.
Now or never on split. It's looking like never.
Right, this Omen flash.
And Baby Bay already off to a hot start. And Valen is not able to be dislodged. Kiko has nowhere left to run.
Has an ult to recover the spike, but has no way out of this corner.
Very impressive, man. They wrecked him. What a map from Jorgamo, let's be honest.
A statement from G2 and a loud one at that.
Such a showing from them. After having to run it all the way back with the comeback to beat NRG for their first time on Corrode, to now decimate Split and force the world champions to reverse sweep.
Will my next stream after this B game changes? Yes.
I did not see this one coming, not by a long shot. But
when is it going to be? Is it Thursday?
We see what NRG is made
Thursday
of
or Wednesday?
Guys, because this is where they got to dig.
I can't remember what day it starts. It's Thursday? Yeah, it'll be Thursday morning.
Championship to lose 3-0 in your next final. That is not a way that this NRG team wants to go.
No, it is really brutal to look at this. That was an incredible game from Jaw. It was well called again.
Oh, Sonia, how are you, on YouTube, now when I go live, it already has like the thumbnail ready for the day. How are you doing that?
Yeah. NRG, they were the ones in the commanding position up 2-0. It's starting to slip away from them.
I didn't even realize you could do that.
To win the one map.
It's the old one? It's not the old one. It said day 3.
Now they have to win the next
and yesterday it said day 2.
Dude, I mean, it's a tone setter, right? You get that win, you're letting your opponent know you don't fear them at all. And this result really just exemplifies that, Mimi.
And we're talking about finals.
Just to go? I mean, yeah.
I'm thinking back to what happened in Los Angeles, the Grand Finals of Americas, where it was a 3-0, it was a sweep for G2. That's what it feels like right now. They don't care that NRG are the world champs.
Yeah, and you know what I need from NRG, though? I need them to lock in, just like Liz locked in down there.
Yeah.
With the full chug. That's the level of commitment.
Yesterday was day 3.
That's what you need.
Interesting.
Right. All right, folks. Well, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause.
Because
but we are going to have Map 3 Pearl coming up next. Can G2 Esports end the Red Bull Homeground World Final 3-0? Or will NRG, force that game 4? We'll see you guys on the other side.
Okay, I get it. That makes sense. Alright, chat. I'll be back in a little bit. What is the next map? I was not paying attention. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll be back in a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise in New York City! Guys, we're starting to panic. We thought we were going to be here all night for a Game 5, but G2 is on match point. So I'm doing a massive giveaway right now. Who does not have any Red Bull gear that would like a hat? I got my man Bobby Boots. Bobby Boots, let's launch a hat down there, shall we? Excuse me, man, what's your name? Where are you from?
This is Sharonda. I'm from New Jersey.
From New Jersey! Launch it! Oh, she's got a Jackson Dart arm. Let's go over to Ray here. From Long Island, New York, give it out. We got Esports Doug. What is this, Doug?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, but it looks cool.
Is anyone a large? Do we have any larges down here?
Hey, hang on. For me to throw it, I need everyone to be quiet. Not a sound. Work with me now.
He's finished. All right, go ahead, Doug. Throw it. We gotta go. I got 5 minutes. Bring this monitor, because I'm told that while I walk down these stairs through Mimi's set. Excuse me, Mimi. Sorry. I have an AOC gaming monitor that the pros are playing on the main stage, and I have to randomly find someone deserving to play with 280 hertz. Is there anyone from the tri-state area? What's your name? You are so loud.
Sammy.
From?
New Jersey.
Obviously, give her an AOC gaming monitor. Sammy from New Jersey, you just got hooked up. Good luck taking that back on the path. All right, I got to keep it rolling, because I've already given out thousands of dollars in hats, hoodies, T-shirts. We just gave away another AOC gaming monitor, but the question is, who dropped most kills? Production, do we have a final answer for game number 2? Most eliminations. It was one of the 10. Ethan, Mata, Brock, Scooper, Kiko, Valen, Leaf, Trent. Was it Judge? Was it Baby Bay? Final score, Liz, who was it?
It's the dog. It's Jojimo.
If you have Jojimo on your hand, come to the front right now. You are walking away with the second AOC gaming monitor. And we are not done yet. I just spilled my Red Bull, but it's okay. I need 4 competitors. How much time do I have, production? How much time do I have? We got like 2 minutes? All right, we're going to play this fast and furious. I need one from the back. His girlfriend's pointing at him. Bring your hat. Come on, let's party. Yes, you. That's one. Who's got an NRG jersey on? We need an NRG comeback. Get your face up here. 2 more. Who's a Baby Bay fan? Who's cheering for the Unks in the building? Get your face up here. 1 more. Who out here loves Golden Boy? Yes, I see you standing on a chair to cheer for Golden Boy. You deserve a spot. This is our Herman Miller embodied. There is no better gaming chair on the planet, a $2,000 value. But this weekend, it's 25% off to everyone who came out to Red Bull Homegrounds. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see it yesterday, we call this game Musical Chairs. 3 chairs, 4 contestants. Let's start it. Stop! No! Thank you for playing. Hold on. Where are you from?
I'm from New York.
What's your name?
Luke.
Luke, do you feel like you missed out on this opportunity?
I feel like I should have trained harder and been more prepared, but, next time I'll be...
Better luck next year. More esports in New York, says Luke and I. All right, we got 2 chairs, 3 competitors. Start the music. Stop. No! Shopify Rebellion no more. It's an NRG G2 Grand Final. All right, let's start with Mr. G2. You're up 2-0 in the series, but this is a 1v1. How we feeling about the competition from NRG?
Man, NRG ain't got no competition. This rebel got me fired up!
Master NRG, you got that energy to come to back here? We got 3 in a row, right?
Of course, dude. This guy's so loud because he's nervous. My boys are cold. They got this.
Quiver free, baby. Let's go.
Dude, what have I come back to?
Oh, no. Is that a DQ? Not yet. No. It's because I spilled the beverage. We're all right. You guys keep battling. I like this. We got like a defensive end chasing a QB. Oh, it's going. That was a drop. We're going. That's 2 DQs, says NRG. That's 2 DQs so far. 3. Stop. No! Herman Miller. I feel
Bro is spinning the chair.
One did it dirty. Redo. It's official. It's not for me. We're not out, NRG. We're not out. Excuse me, G2. There are 2 rules that you are breaking. First of all, please keep your hands off the chair until the music is stopped. Second one, NRG, are you ready to dance? Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I will officiate during the break. In the meantime, we got a game 3 coming up. Make some noise! Red Bull Fairies, distribute the product. It is time to keep the energy flowing. This is the home ground. This is the grand final.
What the?
Oh boy, the battle's happening on stage and on the side of the stage as well. That was violent. Oh boy. All right, well folks, G2 Esports, they're up 2-0 against the world champion NRG roster. And we have Pearl coming up next. Doug joining us here on the desk. And Doug, what do you make of the series so far? Because this is not going the way that I or any one of us thought we would have gotten to.
No, honestly, I'm shocked. I think a lot of the momentum that NRG brought into this series seems to have gone. Really, yeah. Even you think about some of the early rounds in the first map and how that shifted so hard. And you know, I think there are a lot of things we can talk about. Baby Bay is continuing to play.
I knew Bacon would be the first one to bring it up.
It's been Chogamo, but honestly,
Crazy
Trent
by
has
him.
been lights out. He is
Didn't stay quiet,
every
could he?
single time he's been put into these clutch positions, and I haven't seen him lose one yet.
To me, it looked a lot like a comp diff as well. I think for G2, the way that they constantly had that
it depends,
layer of
Jules.
re-clear util on defense with the double initiator and the waylay, and how on attack they always had a go button, even when they were playing their slow
The
rounds.
long fly, man.
You contrast that to NRG, whose only option was to play slow and almost overly rely on Mata to perform on that race. It just really didn't work out. And now, a reverse sweep on the card for the champ.
Yeah, that's the only option that they have here. Let's go ahead and check out the agent select and see what we're going to be playing here on Pearl. And let's see here. Okay, so we're getting some Tejon play as well, right? Seeing that Killjoy get locked in by Baby Bay. Anything here, Doug, that is
the
sticking out to you,
off the plant
as you look at these agents?
Nothing really on the G2 side.
Just don't
I think
let
they've
him plant.
continued to show that they want to lean into this double initiator comp and put Dre on some sort of like Senti Viper role, and I think that's going to be the same here. They continue to lean into the Tejo, as we've seen them really be the only team who has not pulled away from Tejo, even given some of the nerfs. But I'm honestly a little surprised to see that NRG is leaning into that a little bit, and particularly having Ethan on the Tejo. I'm really curious. I think there are a lot of things you can do on Pro. You can run double duelists. You have some options, but for them to go this way is really interesting.
I really love the tail on the map right now. Again, best drone in the game at this moment. It clears so much space. It makes life very hard for Chamber or Yoru players who always have a threat of that suppression effect from the drone coming through when they're holding a forward line. And also, the post plant, incredible with this agent.
Yeah, and both teams also playing the double scout initiator as well. I think on a map that's so wide and has so many nooks and crannies around mid. Very good to have that forward info.
All right, folks, it's time for map 3. Make some noise, and let's see if G2 can close it out 3-0.
G2 started things off so hot.
All right. Who do we go to? Waylay.
Number 2 after the slow
Waylay, Yoru diff. G2 on defense, sitting at a 3-1 pistol.
And they're going to have to sight read.
They keep this one going. It might be easy. Jogma, raid boss.
Pearl since its re-edition, and there'll be a brawl towards
With
speed.
regen armor as well.
NRG on the attack. Jogamo
actually
stuck there. He's stuck in the corner. They weren't
Damn,
ready
he
for
got
that one.
owned,
Little
man.
1-for-1.
The drone suppressed him, so he couldn't TP out.
Leaf waiting on the
Dude, nice
jiggle.
shot.
Dink through the box.
It was. How did NRG react off that? They leave Kiko on the embed.
Hey, that's okay. NRG have plenty of time to work with.
Biggest problem right now is Baby Bay. His turret watches towards R. He's watching A main. He can leave his teammates triple stacked on this B site.
Oy.
A nice pick there from Kiko. On the killjoy on this
Oh,
map,
Baby Bay.
found on the opposite end.
Took
with
the
that
one
pick there,
pass.
Baby Bay thinks it's
As
gonna
he
be a beef, and
comes
he
there,
tries to
can't be
walk
great.
And instead,
Saw a turret, got wrecked by one, and then he still
NRG are
rotates.
paralyzed. They wanted to go back into the lurk, but then it
Still
ends up
just a
dying
killjoy
little
only.
later. Now Leaf walking up mid, he hears
We
the
hears him.
footsteps. By moving forward, he can
Oh,
now
he heard
call
him.
Valen onto the B site, and they're taking their time.
Oh
G2
boy,
are
he's hit
3
so fast.
and 1 on pistols. NRG cannot let this slip.
Oh, the crowd start.
But Leaf was spotted early on.
Either the crowd started
25
going, or
seconds left.
Scuba is insanely aware.
Valen unseen. They're unaware. And now he's still putting the pressure down. Valen is just
And the covers there as well. The pressure from behind, the instant rotate back after being seen. That's so smart. It's smart. It was nice, dude.
It should have been their round in so many moments. The opening pick on B.
Hopefully, Yumpy. That's
Finding
the
Baby
plan.
Bay towards A. If they had just full committed to A at that point, they win that round. But they second guess the call.
Yeah. And Leaf walking out into mid, hearing the footsteps.
That is the plan, Yumpy.
Sets up Valen for the 3K.
Will I see you there is the question.
G2, they won both bonus rounds on split. That's why it was such a stomp. If you're NRG here, this round it's a full
Maybe with
save, you can
Bacon,
write it
maybe.
off. But next round is the
At least
most
Mini will be
important
there.
round.
Might be able to
Getting
get
stomped the
Bacon
way you
down.
did on split.
Yeah, NRG just going to get a taste of the lockdown on this A site. This choke is very hard to break out from. With Astra pulls and the mollies on the ground. So I believe that's an attack start that Scuba put out. Try and close the gap with these weaker guns, but it's not going to make any amount of difference in this one here. Especially with this movement on back site. I love this game of
Sure,
tug of war.
lost
G2
one
just playing
stinger.
with NRG to take them down.
So now this is the round. G2 don't have an amazing bonus. And NRG, even though they lost that pistol round, and it did go
Has
so
NRG won a
well,
pistol
I
yet?
did like the
They
way
got
they
one.
played it. Up
They got
until that
the
last
first one.
decision to second guess the pivot. Getting a lurk embedded towards B long early, having a re-clear towards A late. These are all good things for Ethan to play with at the macro level.
NRG's solution on the anti-bonus is to let Ethan work A main. And even in tough games, he has been frying in this tournament. Putting on a clinic individually.
Chogama.
With the stinger.
Nicely done from Ethan.
But the fact that he got those 2 kills
And
already
it becomes
just
about
makes
damage
this
now.
site so much more challenging for G2 to
Trent can one-shot
bunker
too.
down in.
Ethan has had a beast of a tournament. Absolutely eviscerated Zeta Division in the upper final. And that's even just discounting the calling, the leadership that he brings
Riot
to
likes
his
to
team.
throw a curveball before kickoff every year. Will this year be some gun changes?
You can see some
Nah,
ideas
they'll
G2
just do a double map
unveiling
change,
there.
right?
The missiles to push out of the corner, some spam as well. While G2 are showing some of the playbook, NRG are just killing everybody.
Quota, thanks so much for the whole year, dude. Thank you
Anti-bonus
for
from
that.
them. And a different tone already to split.
What is
Mata gets the crowd
Mate, what is
going.
this question?
It really gets his team going as well. Has to feel so good to just get
And
a
the wild
round
Sovanaf?
after
Nah,
how
I
bad
wouldn't.
split went. They showed a very weak start towards A main last round. Now they'll move
Did the
wide over
Odin
towards
escape
that
the
area of map
nerfs?
to help
Yeah.
with the fight.
Something NRG like to do with Mod is just leave him in a forward spot sometimes. Let him work after, I think, some early assistance. And I like this default idea from NRG. They've shown it a couple times trying to flush out the Yoru. That allows Mana to work the other side of the map, but quickly slips back. Is he going for it?
I think he's just trying to fake, pull a rotate here, let the B-lurkers get something going, but they don't.
Wait, really?
Dude,
Juggernaut just hit a banger shot.
And NRG had left the spike back in spawn. We're hoping either side of the map could find success. But over an art, a turret is broken. Kiko revealing his position.
Baby Bay.
Swarm grenade out.
Might give Kiko a chance.
A little bit risky, moving up in front of his alarm, but as it's broken, no one's going to expect him there.
It's a risky play if the whole team was there.
Looking pretty clean. The money's going to be nice after this.
Baby Bay gets rewarded.
So unexpected. It pays off massively, though.
30 seconds left.
Some good utility going back into the site, but that's about as much support as Scuba can offer. And Amato is left without even his teammate.
Very, very strong, dude. Got one armory by, that's it. They got Astro for a big round.
Tie things up again here.
World Citizen with the Prime. Thanks so much for the 9 months, dude.
Both sides of the map beautifully.
Thank you for that.
The game plan for NRG these first few rounds has been all about
G2 and
dominating
3.
the extremities. You saw the Teo
Did he
drones
just
do a
write this one
job
out, or
towards
did he
the
have it from the
earlier rounds.
beginning?
That time,
That's the real
you see
question.
The Teo util alongside Mana to take A main. But in that round, while trying to take both parts of the map, a G2 player just swings on the timing or spams through the smoke and cuts them down.
Wow.
A timeout so early.
Really early one for NRG. Only seeing one honest
First two maps were good. The first map was really good. Second map was a bit of a stomp.
What have they seen thus far? G2 has shown one look where they were fighting A main, one more passive look that way as well. They've almost always had this killjoy in mid. I wonder if this is like
The ink
something
still
along
look
the lines of
fresh,
just
that's what I'm
ripping a B
saying.
hit, or some
There's
kind
no
of
way he
fast
had that
strategy.
from the
That tends to
beginning.
be where Bonkar will go off of these timeouts.
Sure.
He's a coach who likes to have a lot of very good set ideas when he finds a gap. NRG had a ton of those fast rounds to exploit their opponent's weaknesses in their champs run.
NRG a little anxious as well. Sitting down 0-2 right now. Now need to fire back in this next round to stop G2 from starting to run away with it once more. You were thinking maybe a little bit of a quick
Okay,
attention.
Astro ult, so they
Does
can
appear
leave
to
one
be
of the
towards
sites.
A.
They
And working into
want to
mid.
leave
They've
over towards
seen
B.
the Killjoy turret over an arc before. NRG might want to put more bodies into that part of the map.
G2 have 4 mid. They have read into
Dude,
this.
all light armor, so they might be able to buy next still.
It's hard to
Drone
break the
clears
forward
all of
arc,
this as the
especially if
numbers
someone
go up.
crosses the box. G2 not that far up just yet. Apart from
Dude,
Lee.
look at these two, man. Joggerman
As
wants
that
it.
attention comes in, NRG do good to fill in behind as the pressure goes down. It was a feint from G2. They didn't want to overcommit.
Now NRG will contact
Looking pretty
up
good
and
from NRG, apart from
turn
Brock's
this hit into
HP.
reality on A.
Stars aligned. Mata up and ready to go forward. But these anchors dealt with. Valen still
Oh,
launching
nice
the
shot, dude.
backside.
Damn, really.
Are you
Oh, he
joking?
did so much damage to the last as well. It's really
kills for the
nice, man.
IGL.
That second shot was sick.
Kiko pushing forward. Past the drone, but held hard. Now it's got to be Ethan on the other side.
Has to match the opposing IGL.
No, he's leaving with 35 seconds left. Doesn't think he can actually cross.
He's worried about a flank through mid.
30 seconds left.
Eventually, you must go forward. G2 considering the double swing. Here it comes, and it's
Lovely.
perfectly timed.
Lovely little double swing on this. So what do they do now? They could force one, has a really rough buy, but if you force this, you're all light armor, and you know there's an outlaw here.
Pressure street to keep 3 players on the B side of the map. But unfortunately, Valen just destroyed them.
Yeah, look, it was a good idea, right? Ethan is taking care more of the big picture, but Valen's much more in charge of the day-to-day. The boss of the A site.
Yeah, they decide to, I mean, it's a full
In
eco.
that corner too. It didn't matter. Valen kills 3.
9-2 right now for the IGL.
Here.
Jaw walks
now the
early.
walk.
Oh yeah, chill out, man.
Holding.
He's just got a teammate covering it. Bit of 40 throws for a
A
bit.
whole lot of patience out of NRG. The jump
Nice shot.
is still shot through the wall.
All you can do is feel bad for Brock. I don't think he did anything wrong going for that jump peak.
Jog's on an absolute heater this tournament. No doubt about that. And Jog's also just a big game player. Sometimes he'll quiet down in the regular season games, but when it's crunch time, when it's playoffs, when it's a grand final.
Lose over towards middle, lose over towards A main, instant drone all the way. Dude, you can drone here and clear all of this. That's nice.
NRG just trying to explode mid on their eco.
Get the Euro up.
G2 see where to clean up. Flawless anti-eco.
Dude, the tail looks pretty good in this map. That just on its own is so strong.
And we talk about Jaw being a big game player at these global events.
It's really good for fighting over towards A.
In front of huge crowds. Ethan knows that firsthand. Last time either
Must be a pretty good early stun you can do as well over towards A.
In the United States.
I think they're expecting to have resistance there, Bacon, and they want to be able to fight it.
Now that IGL trying to figure out how to deal with his former star player.
This is a major round 2. 3 ultimates for NRG. G2 with 2 of their own. NRG can't afford to let these rounds continue to elude them. But G2 decided to play virtually full retake over on A. Just a Killjoy turret.
Cosmic Divide, Yoruwald, such a great combo to do that.
Yep.
And with the threat of the lockdown,
Oh,
they're
that's
so
an
happy
absolute
to give this
classic.
up.
They got Madazult to fight this as well. G2 super happy to leave the site. Astro ult means that everyone else needs to play a little more aggro. Oh boy, it's lucky to be alive.
Baby even got some chip damage in as well.
Huh.
A nice response.
Damn, he hit the guy at the back.
Players, but not to find a kill.
Dude, how's Mada here with an op?
This map is about to get messy. Baby Bay has a player right on his right shoulder. And that hold is good. Now in front goes Mada. The ultimates come down from G2. It is all go, go, go. Right on the other side of this spike. It's a mess. G2 playing on a knife's edge. And Brock right on the other side. Waiting for a moment to dive
Pure
in.
chaos, man. Look at it. How are we meant to know what the hell's going on?
No one has a clue. Except for NRG back on the other side. It's Scuba to finish it off.
I don't know how to parse that round, how to process what just happened.
Had energy win that. I mean, Brock did a lot.
But NRG did calm the chaos and get back into this game. I love that jump peak timed with Ethan's swing through the smoke.
And that was everything G2 had throwing in. That's why you see the look of consternation on Josh's face.
Where's the money at?
The
Big
op
rounds.
for Mata now. He loves going for this op when his opponent has been showing A main fights on this map, trying to catch that player going forward, normally the duelist.
Because so often if NRG don't make noise over on A, you'll see someone try to creep
Got the
forward.
attack,
get posted on the
Astro.
forward line.
Speed, tell him, mate. 31 mums. Thank you so much for that, dude. Thank you with the tier 1, bro.
So patient with it. 30 seconds and he's barely twitching.
It's been a while since NRG have shown that belong clear with the drone. Now they do.
Minute left on the clock. NRG spread out 1-3-1.
Now they'll look back towards mid now. They put a lot of attention on
I mean,
Art.
this drone, does it clear all of this? Nah, you definitely have to go close here, but it might be close. I get it.
Use this timing of the pick to walk back into Scuba, but there's another player holding backside.
Yeah, I think you've always got to drone from close and risk it.
They lost that round.
The trouble is, just like the pistol, 30 seconds left on the clock. G2 have already
Maybe you could
started
throw it from the
shifting
top over.
towards B. Cosmic Divide. Divvies up the site, Jog in front of the wall. The smoke goes down. Kiko finds him. And now Balin.
Yeah, they're winning some rounds off the odds.
His own through the wall is mad to go for that. And so is Baby Bay. One after another.
10 seconds left.
Trying to disrupt this plant. But it results in Armageddon.
Get back.
We've stuck here with Mata holding and NRG string a couple together.
So, should be an eco for G2, 2 of them. Rough money.
Both of these teams are so good at defense across the board. So it is always such a struggle to actually make something work with your attack side mid-rounding, no matter how excellent these two IGLs
Yeah,
are.
they got wrecked from the
But this
drone
one,
at
a great
long.
success. They find
I
the
would
pick
have to try it on the
lurker
server
B
to
long,
see. I do think you
call
might be able
back
to throw it
into
over the top and actually check
With the
that.
low
But
time, G2 was just desperate to deny the spike
otherwise, I
plan.
think you got to gamble and do it, of course.
Blood through the smoke and now called their own timeout.
Makes sense. You know, even if you're just listening to the room in here. Last 2 rounds, NRG chance lighten it up. And we hadn't heard those since it was 8-1 back on split. It had been quiet over on their side of the stage, but finally starting to figure out their footing here.
The op in Mata's hands is twofold. It'll make G2 be less likely to want to go for aggressive plays at risk of swinging into that operator, but it also lets them know that it's fairly unlikely that NRG will rip a hit at the very beginning of a round. With their ultimates available, the lockdown and the Armageddon for Trent, you're likely to see a G2 play a little more passive here, lean more into that retake.
And then we get into similar rounds like that last one where it's down to the wire, clock running low. We've seen that actually from both these teams really taking their time on the attack.
The last time NRG played Pearl, they played
Sure,
a ton
save
of
him for
offside
up, I guess.
post plants. Here, they've always been fighting up, and that's been punishing G2's retakes.
Same idea for Mata in this round. On the A line early. Prowler doesn't quite have the reach.
Hey, it is so scary to swing into this op.
Yeah, Jog just has a sheriff in hand too. G2 looking for some thrifty magic. Is that a seize play or are you joking?
It was a seize. I think there was a missile in hand combined with that flash.
Okay. G2 pulling out all the brakes on the
That's
rounds.
big as well, especially if he actually holds this line.
They have A main, they're bunkered on B, and they've chosen to give up mid completely. Maybe they even has a lockdown ready to go.
You know, it's even better than the macro. The fact that
It's gonna get really weird, man. I do think the time is gonna get so low that they're gonna.
That pulled out the lockdown. Just a little bit of presence, baits out that ult, and now NRG will run towards A.
But G2 have good control over on the A site.
I thought they would just excel.
I mean, they
into
still
A
got
off
this
that.
line
Instead,
as
they're
well.
looking to re-exec back B, but G2 have held their nerve.
Yeah, Jog teleported over to the A side, so the operator not in play, but again,
See, the time's gonna
we
get
are down
insanely
under 30
low.
seconds.
The spike is here.
Oh no, it's a disaster. We haven't really seen Baby stalling out on this side of the map. In the time crunch, down under 15 seconds. Baby just needs one kill. They just need something from G2.
Ooh, we wanted to make the hero
But
play.
Ethan holds his ground.
Not too bad, man. They look kind of chill with it. Looking like Fnatic. Kind of calm with the 20 seconds
Find
left.
themselves back into comfortable positions. Are we ripping this ultimate? Leaf is holding for it.
Whoa,
G2
whoa,
sent
throw.
everything into this
Chaos.
burst plant. And now it's a 2-on-2. Ethan up in front, challenging the op.
Oh, it's such a big miss.
Ethan wants it.
Such a big miss.
Wants it all. 4 kills for the in-game leader.
Neither team could
I
afford
wonder if he was
to
close
lose
enough to
that
use his
round.
ult. I guess he wasn't.
It started
Use
as an
his ult when
eco
he
for
tapped the
G2.
swank.
But both sides put so many ultimates into it.
Where would Jog TP A? They didn't have deep A line. He had like shallow line.
That op shot that Jaw whiffs, that will haunt him. The make or break moment of this round. Tease Ethan up for a clutch.
Like
Now the guns
the
are
A
back.
guy was holding like
Last few rounds of this
this.
half.
Oh, again, but
So they
with
could have
speed.
been in this box, like ready
Through
to.
the smoke. Jogma left. Not committing to
So
the
they
same
just did
fight.
the
Just wanted
killjoy
to
ult.
feign that presence. Hamada is full of confidence. I think G2 would have expected him to fall away, but that is not the case.
Chooses to stick around instead. This has been the name of the game for NRG. Get either Mata or Scuba embedded forward, then go back and work mid. Ooh, Mata dodged out that drone.
Dear. All the way in front, but there is a Prowler. G2 know the timing is there. Now, whoa, Ethan. Full steam ahead.
Yeah, feeling after
There's
last
two players
round.
there, my friend. I don't know about that one.
Jesus.
He pulls back, instead turning attention towards Art. G2 are sending a lot of forces towards A. There'll be 3 players here
40
now.
seconds. They only have A main control.
Mata needs someone to switch guns with to set him up to dive
Seriously.
this site.
NRG do not have ultimates to hit into A. I sound like a broken record. 30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
And
Could be a big fade I hear from Leaf.
Smokes down, stuns out. Utility is here. But we are down to the wire. NRG to pop forward. G2 ready to swarm. The flash out, the spam kill good. G2 are locking it
Dude,
down.
the smoke paddles are so weird.
Gets 2. And more to come. As G2
Damn,
continue
Jorgen
on in
man,
that
big
spike
kill on the
left in the
spike.
open. Scuba with way too much to do, way too much ground to cover. This one belongs to G2.
Yeah, this was nice though. They had so much delay. Fade eye, so they had to wait for the smokes, and then they managed to pop flash through the smokes as well. Cutscene, thank you so much for the prime. Appreciate the 13 months, dude. Thank you for that.
Any aggression. Instead,
Yeah, the Teo to stop the original tap's pretty nice as well.
And
And you can just straight up
these
spam.
last second flood retakes. And well, NRG have done a great job of baiting out some utility, getting rid of things like the smokes from the Astra. Trent almost always has missiles in that last second, and those are so key to hold these sites late.
Guns Jorgen I got.
Eyes on Jog. Dancing around here, revealed. Still thought about taking the shot.
Time to jump.
NRG have opened towards B quite a few rounds. They've never just sent a hard hit here.
Oh, they're not really in a great position, G2 though.
Ethan fires off some missiles. Sight is bright, but Jogmo holds for it. He saw that play too many times before.
Huh.
G2's anchoring.
I mean, now that it's got numbers here, the only person that can kind of win is the Scuba.
And
Yeah,
there's no
everyone's just
stopping
dead.
it. Scuba again, too late to the party.
Yeah, this is pretty good, man. I was looking at it thinking they're leaving them sight, but they were honestly just ready for the waylay ult.
Plenty of time, but no control of the spike. Praying for something, but
I mean, wiping
there's
his
just
brow
nothing
in the
there.
middle of the clutch. I think he knows how grim it is. The read from Jaw is immaculate that round.
Because that's
Yeah, it's accepting it. Needs that drop for next round.
Yes. Holds with the shorty in that smoke. Perfectly ready for him. And once Mod is dead in that execute, it becomes so much harder to win it out. He is the man opening the door for you. But as soon as he's killed, that space gets vacuumed back up by G2.
I'm just a casual.
And
Too much
instead
is
of them all
happening. It
looking
looks like
at the
Overwatch.
waylay, they're looking right at the smoke as
Yeah,
you float
it's
through.
this map is a little bit like that, to be honest. It used to it actually used to be worse than this on this map. When there was like two smokers, it used to be Harbor and Viper, and it was just perma walls everywhere. It wasn't great to watch.
Running out of time.
Should I play some stars in this reality?
Here you see it. Valen able to focus full attention on that smoke. Took down 2. Most of this half has been slow round on slow round for G2, or for NRG rather. But now, after attempting the B hit, they look in the 12th towards A.
Okay, free A control for NRG. It's pretty good.
Seeking out enemy combatants on the A side. Again, left on an island.
But the last 7 or 8 rounds, G2's been fine to give it to him.
To get me interesting. Drone goes out, clears all of this. What's the timing of Trent's drone
Normally
like?
that B drone means an in bed.
Next 5 seconds.
Not so much.
105, my guess. Okay, a little early.
Clear from the tail drone there as well. As in Jaw gets caught on the spam. Such a kill for Brock. Just spotting the gun barrel and punishing.
Hunter's Fury at the ready as well. NRG have everything they should need. No Yoru means no fast rotate. Means that this A site is looking light.
Two missiles still.
NRG did a pretty good job this round.
Ton of stall utility left
Especially
on A.
Ethan.
Bad news.
Creating the pressure over towards B. I mean, A's still completely stacked, don't get me wrong. They're still going to have trouble getting over towards site, but
And now there's 3 players
they still
from
dealt
G2.
with the B reclear well.
Leaf ready to push out from Secret. The spike being planted, but there's a missile, there's a seize. There's so much utility being unloaded onto the spike. And that means chances for G2 to take. Scuba and Kiko fighting through. Valen in this position. In a 1-on-3.
That's a lovely bait, good reposition. Kiko did good. This was probably their best round in, like, mini-map wise from NRG. Ethan did so good over towards B, it was really nice.
And it could have been so much worse. Losing the pistol round and then ending up in a very late stage comeback. I think they really started to figure out the setup here, NRG, as they were playing a lot of these slow rounds.
Problem for NRG is they got to win a pistol and they just don't win them.
Flipping on the execute, and if you can win it with 10 seconds left on the clock or not, thankfully for them, couples start to go their way.
Yeah.
They pick up the pace right at the very end and manage to close it out.
We also had like the crazy fight around the Astro Wall. That round was absolutely insane.
People have got to stop expecting Valorant to be a certain game. The game was made with the intention of CSGO/Overwatch design of gameplay. It was intended to be a hybrid of those two highly successful games. Why do people always expect Valorant to play a certain way? I never understood, question mark.
This was such a big round for NRG.
I'm not even sure we're arguing or saying anything like that. We're saying that sometimes the rounds are hard to watch on this map.
And the IGL shut them down.
It's just a lot of clutter. Which Overwatch was as well, to be fair.
Here you can see the two in-game leaders playing very different roles on this map.
He's not wrong. I mean, he's not wrong also.
Impactful in the server.
I think Ethan was still able to find a few major moments. Both of our IGLs top.
I think a lot of people compare it to CS. I think a lot of people want it to be CS, to be honest.
That just goes to show, I think, Valen finding so many opportunities, anchoring out sights on his own, but also Ethan in late round moments, stepping up when the team needed him.
Yeah, Ethan has been paramount for his team in this tournament. The first big achievement of his career was back when he was playing CS. Won a LAN here in New York, in front of a North American crowd. That was 5 years ago when he was a young
League hard to watch? Yeah, I can understand that though. Am I going to watch Soup? Nah, I'm not going to do Soup this year.
One of the best
Too much
players
effort,
in the
man.
game in terms of his utility, becoming one of the best leaders even before he was the dedicated IGL.
I'm not a Soup streamer.
And now returning to New York,
Gotta accept
full circle, trying to win his second trophy in this year.
And the whole time he's been a lethal shot as well. But now he needs to pull all of those different aspects together, because NRG sit at the back end of a 7-5 half, and they sit at the back end of a 2-0 map scoreline.
But Soup is on Twitch now. Wait, what? I thought it was just Soup only. They removed the Soup only streaming? Nah, not from that tourney. You're thinking of Tier 2 Pacific. You can co-stream on Twitch. Wait, really?
On a new boost line, thanks to the map rework, and he's got the Sheriff too.
When is this tournament? Are you guys sure about this? Clay Palmer, thanks so much for the Prime, dude. Appreciate the 13 months.
A much more grouped up approach than NRG's own pistol round on attack.
I think you guys are confusing Tier 2, personally.
Shuri goes down. Even an early missile down by Street, it looked like.
I don't think they would run a tournament and let people on Twitch stream it.
G2 was spotted out.
It's a hard pistol for them. You got a retake again with Sheriffs. You got Jorgamo set up in corridor with a frenzy.
And remember, this is post-change. It is a lot harder now. There's tons of positions to anchor on site.
They gotta go relatively fast. I don't know if we have an Astra sucks, but I guess so. Stars down. They got Teo. They gotta go really fast.
Missiles in the post plant. Could even be some stars on the spike. G2 really launched up forward in his baby bank to take the first one down.
Here comes the delay. What's fast? Body block? Oh. Oh, it's so close to getting half.
There goes the missile. Kills are there, but what's the time looking like? Trent's still alive.
Yeah, the time's just done. It's just too much delay.
Unbelievable.
You cannot play
The Teo man is back.
retakes on this map. G2 get the Red Bull clutch. They win their 5th pistol round of the day. And it's all because NRG waited. They had a good set retake. They won the fight on site. But they're playing against Astra Teo. And when you give those two agents the time to pull back, their utility will buy you basically a whole 20 seconds.
I mean, ultimately, they thought they could try and get the Astra pull canceled out by
That's just the concept, Baker. It's like watching ranked, surely.
It's very hard to find success with that
and they
plan.
didn't leave any room for error because of how long they waited to initiate the retake.
Jaw might be in trouble. No, just TP's out. There could have been a timing to get him before he TP'd. But instead, he gets the info, and G2 waltz their way to B.
You like 5v5 retakes?
Yeah, welcome back to Pearl, guys. Have you missed it?
Maybe not so much. Smoke down on
You
site.
don't play random agents. Yeah, but you play the ones that you didn't play before, right?
From them. That smoke on the ground. Defense sided. Now, does it mean anything on this anti-eco round?
Yeah,
no,
looks nice and clean on this. The two have been pretty good at winning bonuses.
With another flawless round of G2s.
Did the plan as well.
That is the way that I want to see them playing the retake, though. Instead of full offsite, set retake. Of course, on the pistols, they had a stack, so they couldn't really do that. But with the fast rotates, you want to be able to flood in with the smoke like that. Once you full give sight, it is very difficult to retake B.
There are going to be a few major moments in the second half from NRG. Trailing at a scoreline like this.
You can only play the agents from your map pick.
One of them.
Oh, you have to play the 5 agents the whole time?
Go to waste. Caught me all the way down.
New look on B for NRG. It's going to be Mata here, holding the line.
Need to challenge this full B long send. Falling back.
I mean, there's only 2 here. They're probably just getting a free plant, right?
Now the slow with the hindrance. Pushing forward, revealed. Now stuck on pillar. Good shots from Scuba.
Big free plant. Look at this guy. Solo on site.
Excellence from him. The G2 aren't down without a fight. Already the flood.
I feel like they forgot about Trent.
Trent, the clutch master.
Ooh, it's good damage though, no matter what.
NRG stay alive.
What a world of difference it makes to have Mata on site. I know it was Scuba who went huge. It was an amazing 3K from him, but it's possible because they had to stall you till they needed.
I don't think the contract allows for it, to be honest.
For him to get into a position close on that smoke, have the rest of the team rotate in, and cut down G2 before they could get through.
Yeah, everyone on G2 trying to look at where this waylay ended up. He wasn't even the main character on the site. Mata, huge at the start of the round.
This is the big game Mata. The guy who has to arrive in games like this. And what a big player to lose. Your fade gone.
Oh, they got so owned by this. Dude, and the molly on top with the flash, he locked them in. Aggro alarm bomb. Good for the after plan as well. They look kind of nice on this.
Scuba is so far up on this line towards B.
Yeah, it allows NRG to stack 3 players on the A site. Fully abandoned mid.
They're playing very passive, don't want to risk anchoring.
Are we still going, is he?
Where is he headed?
In a moment like this,
the cutter sound doesn't do well. I say it doesn't do too much, but it does create pressure in a lot of these avenues. You know they at least have to hold one here.
Kiko under pressure, the barrage incoming, and
It's unlucky.
spamming through the smoke. That could have just done it for NRG. Low timing on the clock. Kiko holds his own. Yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah, because I don't think you guys are getting this plant down.
A reversal from the first half. As Mata toys with them, up and over,
What?
end around.
No spam?
Now Valen left alone. NRG just
Oh my goodness. Still though, it's the big round. Force them down to an eco. They got the plant.
That's the right way to anchor the A site. Against a composition like this, G2 have so much execute power to overwhelm an anchor. But when you take that slight step back, play close on the smokes, can spam as they enter, and then swing forward when your teammates arrive with utility, and it becomes so difficult for the attackers to actually get any sort of foothold.
And it's all made possible because of Mata, right? Bringing the energy. Gets that first pick early on, gets the spam kill after he rotates to A.
God, they got so many ults, but it'll be next round.
They're starting to get close to their big ultimates.
Well, careful now. G2 have 3 of their own. Have won an obscene amount of thrifties this series and this year.
There's always a danger to it.
forward post to Mata is gutsy.
Yeah, second round in a row where immediately they take B long.
Again, this Molly lineup from Baby Bay.
Oh man, it's sick with the stun close as well.
The way G2 have structured attacking art,
they want him,
is very challenging. And now the stun and the damage dealt early on makes that Stinger kill even easier.
And Christy, now those ults become a problem. G2 can choose to use them.
It's the same round, 3 on A for NRG.
But no drone for that. Dude, Trent still has drone? Oh man, what's the timing like on this?
There's 2 players waiting
Nice
for
go.
nice shot to
Hit Spike as well. Oh my.
The ultimate. Mata thought there was more. Thought he could hunt someone down.
Not expecting the spike to be alone. Not expecting it to be recovered.
But he keeps walking. Post forward on
Yeah,
B.
he at least gets incredible info for it.
G2 in mid.
Time is an issue. Divide on B.
Damn, they're all going all in.
On an eco
All in on the 4v4 low buy. Pressure enough over towards B. Didn't really cause much of a rotate. Still 2.
It doesn't look like Kiko's far behind him. He has to be dealt with. But
Comes
all
a spam
eyes are on
recon.
Kiko at the moment. And now the dart reveals. And the spam begins. Brock has already done so
boy.
much.
Yeah, and they ended up all in this.
As more and more hit the pavement. Mata right up against the wall. G2 have to push through it. And
No way. No way. Holy, how have they won that 2v4? How on earth have they won that 2v4? The knife kill through the wall is outrageous.
I've never seen a knife through a wall in a game with these kind of stakes.
There isn't a team like G2 that will throw everything in
Yeah,
the
the awareness is so good,
The
man.
second shot from Lee.
And to still make it work, the jump from Scuba will haunt him. He was trying to go
5 HP at the end.
same time, but Job beat him to the punch.
You're the best player in the
Was
world.
another anti-eco.
Dude, that 2v4 was
That was the round where
outrageous.
NRG used ultimates. That was the round where they were
They
about
all in as well. It was the
the
round.
scoreline.
It was an anti-eco at 10-10 on split that sent G2 over the edge, that started the snowball that resulted in a dominant map 2 split.
And now Coach Bonkar, the man who started this year with NRG, got taken off the roster and re-added in the mid-season. Has to settle the team down, find the solve for these last few rounds.
Dude, that was such a sick round to
Look,
watch. What
NRG
the hell?
had support of the crowd.
That
They
was
started
awesome.
putting those rounds together earlier on in this game when they got within touching distance. It's now starting to slip away.
Bro, look at this force, man. We don't even have armor. We got a Killjoy with no mollies, no armor, and a judge. Everyone's on light armor. We got 1 shock dart. I don't even think we had all the Astra stars. Oh, he must have, surely. Nothing on your waylay.
Has loved to challenge.
Well, we had a G2 all in, and it was about ults. And this is the NRG all in.
Now a Hunter's Fury.
At least on the buy.
Brock seeking them out. No kills though.
You got a tag though.
And now the Nightfall. Interrupts
Yeah,
Ethan,
they
but
might have
smokes
to
have
safe
gone
down
down.
this, right?
G2 have controlled the site, but they haven't planted
Surprised
the spike.
NRG aren't prioritizing here with an Odin. Is this just not the Odin
And a
spam
stun
now?
as well, but it's a little delayed. And Trent is about to lay waste to NRG if they wait too long. Armageddon on the site as Trent.
Well, I mean, what do you do,
Looks
dude?
for a little
They
bit
got way
more.
too much.
Brock and
Baby
Mata.
Bay gets a kill. He gets his kill
In a
drop for next round as
2-on-4.
well.
The series hanging in the balance.
Yeah, he might get this one.
There's just no chance. Not against Trent.
Ah, dude, they're done, surely. They got nothing. They got an eco.
Trent is having quite a finals. Ended it with the clutches on split. Keeps it going here again.
The angles isn't that great if they take elbow. As in,
They have won
they're scared of getting shot like this, yeah.
all 3 America stages. This
Isn't
year,
this
kickoff,
crossfire
stage
just
1,
incredible
stage 2.
now?
Now a
with
chance
one baiting.
at a 4th trophy.
Like this.
This time a global one to their
I feel like I would just perma-ode in this.
Something that eluded them all year long.
A chance
Like this
to go
must be pretty
undefeated
strong.
on domestic soil against a team that lifted a
But
trophy
yeah, you're right.
in Paris.
Once they take this, you're cooked.
The best in the world.
NRG are full saving. And this puts the pressure on them completely. They're effectively
What have they got? I mean, it is a full eco. We got one sheriff.
Title point. With the ask of winning 5 in a row after. Like it's nothing. It's classics. Nico, I don't care how good you are, Mata. You're not going to get it done from that position.
G2 have been so good all year that you forget. Yeah, well, they've won 3 times in Americas. They have not won a truly international event since they ascended in Brazil.
30 seconds.
Had the chance in Bangkok, was denied. Couldn't make it back.
We'll say
from
that
that point.
G2 have got some nice stuff on this. This B hit looks pretty nice. Stun. What was it? Stun, and I don't know if it's double molly. I would have to watch and see where the tail rockets go. But the hit's nice. Their art take is really nice. Flash claws, molly deep, stun here. Like they look pretty good in this map.
This will be wraps. That'll be it. G2 on championship point.
There, molly's elbow. They use one, right, and then save one for after plant.
In a row. They need perfection.
And remember, it was NRG that put Fnatic in a position like this, a worse position, as a matter of fact, in the champs final.
5 of them are 3-0.
Fnatic brought it back.
They brought it all the way back with no room
Does
for
feel
error.
like it.
NRG put them down in the end. But now they have to ask G2 if they're able to do the same, or if G2 can do what NRG did.
Alright,
end
5
this
goes
in
with it.
3.
G2.
They got a couple of ults to stall for a little bit. I say a little bit. It's not just going to be one round. We'll see. If they can win a round and only use one of these, that's the goal.
It would be the perfect cap on a year for G2.
Dude, seeing this drone at middle after seeing what G2 are doing with their drone over towards here, I just can't get on board with this drone in mid.
To take the lead.
You can see
Like,
NRG.
I just think the whole map is the sides. I don't think you can warrant using the drone for middle, personally. I don't know how everyone else views the map, but...
It'll all come down to this A hit.
Ethan. Again, forced away from Art.
Careful here.
Jogamo. Looking for opponents. Finds 2.
Big Astro 1v1.
Smoke clock gets the first. Okay, NRG.
Oh, nice.
They are here to play. A wasteland out of Art as G2
Oh my. Oh no, not like this. He's here early.
Leaf is in a beautiful position.
Oh god, what a round to lose. Okay, respect, man. Dude, 2v4s, 3v5s, every pistol. It wasn't the sickest final, but the Fast and Fab map were pretty fun to watch. The overall tournament was pretty nice though, I'll say that much. This is a good tourney. G2, I really like that power, man. I really like that power.
This time last year was casting tournaments. Now
Yeah, this is Baby Bay's first proper trophy. They're just gonna let him lift, right? The solo lift? Maybe.
A stunning showing from G2. We hadn't seen a lot from these two teams.
I mean, he helped get the
into this final,
Americas one, but he didn't play the final.
Yet G2 came to play today.
G2 has proven their kryptonite. 5-0, their record. against NRG.
G2 waiting for their moment. G2, the Red Bull Homeground champions.
Yeah, they look nice, man. Started off with getting wrecked by Zetra as well. What was the score of that? 13-4 or something crazy? $13-7? Okay, honestly, not as bad. Who got 13-1? That was Fnatic. The baby Bay chant. I mean, MVP is the most obvious MVP probably of any tournament. It's Jorgamo. I will say Trent played well. Baby Bay obviously as well. Valon obviously as well. But it's just so obviously Jorgamo.
G2! Everyone keep on cheering for G2. Your winners with a clean 3-0. Josh RT, I'm going to start with you. Josh for retweets. Come to the front. Fix your trophy. There we go. And then come to the front. I mean, what a hard-fought battle to get here. It was not an easy road. It was not a pretty road. But then you ended with a 3-0. Talk to me about the changes from, you know, the bracket till now in this grand final.
I mean, it was a battle. I mean, I'm just proud of the boys for just believing and sticking through it. We focus on us, making sure like we control our controllables and just make it work, man. That's it.
Well, congratulations, Jorgamo, on to you, the dog. I'm gonna squeeze in between you. That's okay, Josh. Thank you. I mean, brother, you dragged them here at one point going into OT. They were talking about you on the desk saying you're probably the MVP of this tournament. You don't believe that?
No, I don't believe it. All my teammates are my MVPs. So.
Okay, but let's be very, very clear. You
okay, sure, but
how good you are.
You
right?
are the MVP.
Sometimes.
Okay, like,
well,
cool.
You are the Red Bull Homeground champion.
Let's be honest.
Valon, the IGL. I'm gonna go between you. World-class IGL. I was just talking to a friend up there, and it's been such a pleasure to watch you from your guard days to grow into such an incredible young leader. I would love to hear from you, like, what this means to you and all of your achievements that you have made throughout your Valorant career.
Yeah, this is my second Red Bull Homeground here in Americas. Sorry, I lost my voice from all the yelling.
All good.
This win is like the puzzle, the first piece of the puzzle. We brought in Andre, and we've been getting a lot of flack, especially him, because people don't think he's made for this shit. But I think this just proved that, like, we are, and it just means a lot, you know, to just like make the haters like eat their words, come out and win this. But to bring it back a little bit, it is. It's not anything that we want to like finish on. We want to keep going. We have bigger aspirations than the off-season trophies. And I'm just so thankful to be a part of this team, a part of this system. It's been a blast, and let's keep going.
Congratulations, Valon. Now, Leaf, a single Leaf on the breach, moving from role to role. I mean, talk to me. Like, how has it been adjusting to this role, and especially winning a grand final 3-0?
I just be throwing util, and Josh says that's good, that's bad, and then I improve. I don't know.
Okay.
I like playing every agent, so it's fun to play something new. Challenges me, makes me have to watch more, makes me a better player. So all in all, it's fun.
You know, you were gone for a little bit due to medical. What does this mean to you to have a trophy with them in the off season?
I mean, this is just a stepping stone towards the start of next year, to be honest. You know, Dre new fifth, but just in general, like me on new role and stuff like that. Like this is just the beginning, like Jake said. So yeah, I mean, I hope it doesn't stop here.
Right, well, congratulations. Trent, I'm going to go to you first before you. We save the yellows
okay.
for last. Now, I'm turning 27 next week. It's fine. Trent, what are we going to do with you? Because you are someone who we've watched for years at this point grow, and you have these incredible clutches. I remember back then you had cheating accusations when you were online back in the day. But, I mean, talk to me about being here in New York in front of this crowd, winning this in a very, very clean 3-0. I don't think anyone expected a 3-0 at all, besides Allison out there, who thought it was. But talk to me, how was the 3-0 possible?
I think we were just determined, even at being down, 9-3 or 8-4 on the first half, and it was their map pick. It's Corrode. They never lost. We dug deep. We knew we can win. We can't lose. So we had to do it.
I mean, I think you did tell me that you were the better team, literally yesterday, and you simply said, good luck, well, congrats. And last but not least, I'm really shaking. I'm so proud of you. I'm getting emotional for you. Oh, I am so proud of you because you have worked so hard to be here, and to call a spade, everyone's eyes were on you this week, coming into this tournament, seeing whose shoes you're stepping into, being that full fifth. How is it, coming onto stage, being part of that system, I am the system and winning 3-0. How do you feel now?
I mean, I feel great. I'm forever thankful for Josh specifically for believing in me because, I was working talent at an event. He comes up to me and he's like, hey, bro, you still got it? And then I talked to Jake there, and Jake, really shakes me down. He's like, bro, I know you told Josh you got it, but do you really got it? And I was like, I'm here, brother. I'm ready, bro. Put me in. So, thank you, guys.
I mean, we weren't sure coming into CHU, you were a sub coming in. Yeah. Talk to me about, this competitive edge that we see from you. The old, Baby Bay that we used to know from the other games. He's returned. How does it feel to be that competitor again? Because I know you as a colleague and a friend. I don't know you as a competitor.
Yeah. I just think it's something special when somebody believes in you like that, and it makes me not want to let them down at all, So I'm doing it for them. I've already had a long career in this game, but if we can win some international trophies, it's going to be amazing, and it all starts right here at Red Bull Home Grounds.
Starts right here at Red Bull Home Ground. Now everyone get up one more time for your Red Bull Home Ground World Champs, G2!
Dang. Dude, it's a crazy story, though. Happy for him? Yeah. It's off-season, though. You got to take it with a little pinch of salt. But, they spoke about it a good amount as well. But it's cool, man. It's a cool story.
On the work that they have put to make
Caster for 2 years.
Here, the Red Bull home ground.
Kind of accepted that his career was done, I would say.
The world champions Ender 3-0. Absolute shutout.
It was insane from G2, and the way that it began for them, trailing 8-1 on the first map. Then
let's see how they look in the actual season, man. It's going to be fun. Dude, I'm telling you, America's is going to be really fun this year. Especially to see what happens with MIBR also.
In North America, 3 in Americas, and then 1 here in New York.
Sick event. Yeah, this was a fun event. It really was.
Especially to do it against
okay, chat. We are done. We are done. Give me a streamer to raid. I appreciate you all. If people are around and wondering when the next stream is, Thursday morning. At least for me. What is it going to be in CET time? I think it starts 9 a.m. CET. I don't know what that is in your time zone. But we have game changers I should be watching every single day. That's the plan. I think it's 2 games a day. I've done my pick'ems. I'll release a pick'ems video in the next couple of days. 3 a.m. for you? Yep, perfect time. Good luck. It's not too bad for me. I think it's 8 a.m. for me, so it's one of the good ones. It's going to be a normal human, which should be okay. Ish, or at least close to. B-Dog? Sure, we can raid B-Dog. Sounds good. Has he got anything crazy in his name, or is it actually just B-Dog?
You know what? Seems like there's going to be a few more, potentially, for him. At the rate that
just B-Dog? Okay, love that. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you again. I'll see you on Thursday morning. That'll be my next stream. Go follow my YouTube for the pick'ems if you want to I don't really know what I'm talking about when it comes to game changes. Not that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to actual VCT anyway. I actually have a lot of faith in my pick'ems, so we'll watch that crumble. That should be fun. Alright, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Shout out to the mods as always. I'll see you all soon. Alright, bye everyone. Bye 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 bye. Have a good couple of days. Alright, peace everyone.
This is such a good battle between the two IGLs in terms of the macro, and I really think that Valen called a masterclass.
YouTube chat, thanks for watching as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you all on Thursday. Alright, bye everyone. Peace, peace.
Yeah, I mean.